in light to come on here. We are going live. We are live. Hey guys, how you going? So today on BK Sport, we are here for the fourth of the Dodgers and Cubbies games. Obviously, this is a four-game series, and it is currently 2-1 in favour of the Dodgers. Clayton Kershaw will be pitching today. Whilst in comparison, obviously Albert Alzolay will be pitching for the Cubbies in this one. I don't really know what's going on here. Are we actually on live right now? Can you let me know in the chat? Can you let me know if we are on right now? Because for some reason right now, everything is just messing up on my computer. Everything's going crazy. But yeah, today, guys, I'm feeling every single day getting around the Cubbies. I'll back my boys in. So today, guys, Contreras will be leading off with Chrissy Bryant, Rizzo, and Byers following in after knee. Peterson, Marisnik, and Wisdom right after with Sogard. We are live. Okay, we are live. Perfect. Marisnik, Wisdom, Sogard, and Alzolay following in right on after. So, look, pretty good batting line up there, but our batting has been really, really dodgy lately. Our batting has been really, really lackluster. We've only scored, I think, 2 runs or less in our last 5 games, besides that one game against the... a road game, besides that 1-4-0 win in the no-hitter at the beginning of this series. So we are into Game 4 now, and the Dodgers did take yesterday's game with a nice little Cody Bellinger walk-off in the bottom of the 9th. The day before that, obviously, they won relatively comfortably by winning 6-2, headed a 2-run home run in the bottom of the 8th. And also just hit a couple more runs there as well. But in Game 1 of this series, obviously the Cubbies did no-hit the Dodgers. So hopefully the Cubbies can get back to hitting ways, and hopefully the Cubbies can get back to pushing in those base runners. But for now, right now, Contreras leads off, and that will be a strike one to start us off here. Clayton Kershaw obviously pitching is the biggest worry about today's game. The biggest worry about today's game is that Clayton Kershaw. He's one of obviously the better pitchers in baseball, so it is nerve-wracking. Daniel Wells says doctors got what they want. I complain about Jason Hayward's run. Yeah, look, Jason Hayward, it was a tough one that didn't go for a home run. Obviously, the third base swing, and that's going to be a foul. So I wouldn't count here early days to Wilson Contreras. Obviously, that was very close to a home run. Very, very, very close to a home run there, but... it didn't happen. It did apparently go past the foul pole, but I do question why... I do question it, because I didn't personally see it go past the foul pole line, and that's going to be strike 3. So Wilson Contreras will go down swinging in the first at-bat of the day. But yeah, I personally didn't see that go past the foul pole. People in the chat were saying they could see it, but I personally couldn't see it. So that was a very unlucky one there. But Anthony Rizzo will go swinging. Another thing that was really unlucky about yesterday is that realistically, Cody Bellinger should have had a 4-ball walk. One of those pitches was well and truly outside of the zone that was called a strike. And obviously it was a 3-1 count when he did go and hit that one. So next up, we've got Chrissy Bryant here at the plate, and that's going to be champion. So yeah, realistically, that Cody Bellinger walk-off home run should have been a walk. It should have been a walk. So, but obviously, we take those calls and then we complain about the call going our way. We can't really complain about the call going our way. So that's a 2-0 count here to Chrissy Bryant. My feed is really, really terrible today. Like, my feed is just really shocking. I can barely even see what's going on right now. And that's going to be swing and a miss. So that's going to be a 2-1 count. I go for the Pirates, says Queensland shotgun. Are you the same dude just making 100 different fake accounts? What's going on? Daniel Wells says no one saw it. It disappeared. Absolutely. Absolutely, man. It did disappear. I don't believe that it wasn't a home run. I believe it was a home run. But, you can't. Chris Bryant gets a hit. Go. Damn it. Bellinger will get it. Damn it. That was a chance. That was a chance there. That was a chance. Benjamin Tan says hello. Hello, mate. How we doing? So that is all done there for Chrissy Bryant. Now Anthony Rizzo will come to the plate. What I'm confused about today is Jockey Peterson. He's gone into the 5th at bat. I'm surprised that Contreras is leading off and Peterson's not leading off. Now the feed's a little bit better. I'm surprised that Peterson isn't leading off here. He's obviously our leadoff batter and he crushes it, but Contreras for some reason was the guy who came up with a 2.29 average. I know that deep compared to Contreras. Contreras can hit it deep. We obviously hit a 2-run home run in Game 1. He's going to call out as a ball to Rizzo. Top left-hand corner of the zone. It will connect with the zone, but he's going to call it as a ball. It's Franny says, hello, Blaze. Is this going to be only a stream today? I believe so. I don't believe there's any other games today. We've got a huge amount of streams coming up this week, though, later on. So Rizzo, 792 OPS, and that's a bullshit. So that's outside the zone. The last one was in the zone. He called the last one a strike, and he called that one, sorry, he called the last one a ball, and he called that one a strike. Come on, man. Come on, man. Come on, man. So let me know your score prediction in the chat today, guys. Obviously, it's Kershaw versus Alzolay. We need to hit today. We need to hit because Alzolay, he definitely can give up a few runs. He's got an ERA of 4.19, which isn't actually horrific compared to a couple of other pitchers, but still. And that's going to be strike 2. So 1 and 2 count here. Bears Ferry says, I have a question. Is it the same ump at home as yesterday? I'm not too sure, to be completely honest with you. If I can see the name, I can't remember who was umping yesterday. I can't remember. If you can find out for me, that'd be great. But I would assume it probably is, and that's going to be Ball. This ump doesn't have a... No, I don't believe so. This ump's worse than yesterday and the day before and the day before. This ump is horrible. That's a ball. That's a 2 and 2 count. That was a clear strikeout. And he's called it as a ball. I'll take it. As a Cubs fan, I'll take it. But there's no way that that's not a strikeout there. That's absolutely a sliding strikeout, bottom left-hand corner of the zone. Absolutely. Absolutely. Rizzo knew he was out there. Everyone knew he was out there. It's a 2 and 2 count here. 11 pitches thrown. Rizzo knew. So that was... The first pitch was a strike that was called a ball. The second pitch was a ball that was called a strike. And then that pitch was a... Rizzo down the line foul. And then the third pitch just then was a strike that was called a ball. This guy's all over the shop. This guy's all over the shop. Molly Jackson, that's a striker, absolutely. Absolutely. But it's been, a couple of dodgy umpires at the plate this week, basically. The second game was probably the worst, to be completely honest with you. Not the third, but the second game was pretty bad. Johnny Wells says the umpire sucks. So that's going to be Riz and swing and miss. So deserved. I don't want to go and hit a home run there realistically. I don't, because that would just be relatively unfair considering that we clearly got struck out there. So it will be the middle of the first there. Kershaw will get us gone. He will get us gone there, and it will stay at 0-0. Obviously, the first two innings, first inning of the first two games, we did hit a home run. Harvey Byers hit a solo, and Chris Bryant hit a solo in the second game. But yeah, yesterday we weren't able to get that first inning home run, and today obviously we can't do it as well. But yeah, tough call there, and it looks like the umpire's not going to really know what he's talking about in this entire game today. It looks like this umpire's going to really struggle to find the zone today. But guys, we're on 17 likes right now. Let's get 3 more likes to hit 20. Boom, 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 boom. Looking forward to a big stream here. Hopefully the Cubbies can get something and can pull us along here for a big old day. It's a nice little Monday morning here in Australia, and I hope everyone in Sydney is okay and well, because obviously we all know we're in lockdown right now. Bears Ferry says, okay, so good news. Ross is expected to join us bottom of the third, and Bauer is expected to join bottom of the fourth. Well, there you go. Johnny Boy says, State of Origin is boring from a New South Wales fan. There are rarely any close games. Last year was very close in Game 1 and Game 3. What are you talking about? Besides this year, it's just because there's 2 games this year has been bad doesn't mean it's always like this. We've seen plenty of games that have ended like that in many times that have then worked out to be close in the next one. Do I think it happens in the next one? Not really, but in the same sense, this is one series, man. I've been watching that sport for rugby league for 27 years of my life. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know what it's going to bring. So sometimes you'll get big scores, sometimes you get small scores. It is what it is. Midwest Sports says the second game was blind. Second game was blind. This guy's worse. Whoever this umpire is right now is worse. This umpire is absolutely horrific right now. He called the first pitch to Rizzo as a ball when it was a strike. He called a clear strike too, like inside the zone. He then called the second pitch a strike when it was a ball, and it was outside the zone. And then we had that second final pitch there, the penultimate pitch, was called a ball when it was absolutely a strike. So he looks like he's going to be horrific today, this umpire. But the Dodgers coming out here. Obviously, Albert Alzolay is pitching for the Cubbies. Mookie Betts will be leading off with Bellinger and Turner following him underneath with 2 and 3 roll. Beatty, Chris Taylor, and Lux will be coming in after that with McKinstry, Barnes, and Kershaw. Now, oh, gee, what's going on there? Sorry, guys. Yesterday, Gavin Lux got caught out twice at third. He got thrown out twice at third, which was not good. You shouldn't be getting out at third at any stage, let alone twice. So he needs to have a better game. But Alzolay, season 12 starts, record of 4 and 4. What was that? 4 and 6? Gee, we're surely not. So that's going to be ball one on the inside, 93 mile per hour fastball onto the inside. Ask your boss says, hello, mate. Hello, how are you doing, mate? Bears Freeze, what time is it for you? 9:17 in the morning, good sir. 9:17 in the morning. Daniel Wells says, Yesterday was a close game. Oh, up in the air. I think that's gone. No, it's not. It's centre field D's. That's warning track, and Marisnik will get it. Literally, you cannot get further centre field than that. You cannot get further centre field than that. That was nearly past the warning track. At least Marisnik gets it, but geez, that was close. That was very, very close. Daniel Wells says, and the Dodgers won the World Series in a short season when they should have won in 2017. Final thing that cheaters the Astros. Astros never won. No one won 2017. No one won in 2017. The Astros didn't win. I refuse to say it. I refuse to say it. Molly Jackson, 7:17 p.m. here in Boston. Get around, everyone in Boston. Jeez, good catch there from Marisnik, right on the warning track there. My goodness me. It's French. He says, what do you think the score will be? I'm taking... Look, if I'm going with my head, I'm taking Dodgers 8-1. If I'm going with my heart, I'm saying Cubs 5-3. How about that? Take that one. So that's going to be ball one there. So one out here. Mookie Betts does go. Bellinger comes up here. Obviously, I would call that home run. By the way, if you go back to my stream yesterday, I called that home run to Cody Bellinger in the 5th inning. I called that walk-off home run in the bottom of the 9th to Cody Bellinger in the 5th inning. And you want to go and check it out? You can go and check it out. Because I tell you right now, I was correctamundo. I wish I wasn't. I wish I wasn't. But I did call it. So that's another fastball there from Alzolay, but it will be a 2-0 count here. One out, no one on base, bottom of the 1st. Bellinger with a 2.25 average this season. Alzolay throw. Ooh, that's hit by pitch. That's hit by pitch. No, he's not going to be hit by pitch, sorry. Did he swing? Oh, no, it's a 3-0. I swear he hit that. Okay, mustn't have been hit. Mustn't have been hit. Someone that I'm worrying about today in regards to Alzolay is actually Justin Turner. I think Justin Turner can have a massive game today against Alzolay's pitching. So 3-0 count here, and that's a 4-0 count. Lovely. Let's go, Alzolay. So he's just walked him. Just straight up 4-0, walked Bellinger. Nice. Nice. So Cody Bellinger will get to first base, sorry. Bellinger will get to first base. Please don't tell me we're just going to be walking blokes today, Alzolay. Don't do it again. Don't do it again. Kershaw with a 3.4 ERA, by the way. I didn't actually let everyone know that. He's already got 2 strikeouts in today's game, but 3.4 ERA. Not as good as you would expect it with Kershaw, but in the same sense, you know he can be a bit wild sometimes. Mackenzie Porter says, hi. Hello, Mackenzie. How we doing? So, man on first is Cody Bellinger. 1 out, bottom of the 1st here. Turner with a 2.88 average. He's had a very good series so far. He had a good couple of hits yesterday and day 2. Ooh, up in the air from Turner. That'll be a foul. So on 1 count. Yeah, Turner's been pretty good. He's, I think he's got a 7-game hitting streak apparently. 858 OPS with a 140 OPS plus. MLB average of 100. 288 batting average. 8 multi-hit games this month. Well, he got a multi-hit yesterday. I think he got a multi-hit on the 2nd game as well. I don't know about the 1st game. No, well, obviously not the 1st game. It was a no-hitter. So the 2nd and 3rd games, he was very good. I think he still got a walk in that 1st game, though. I think Justin Turner still got a walk, but just didn't obviously get that hit because it was a combined no-hitter, baby. Combined no-hitter. So Justin Turner here at the plate. He's hit 12 home runs this year too. Geez, please don't do another 2-run home run. We saw a 2-run home run yesterday in the 1st inning to the Dodgers, and please, I would really prefer not to be doing it in this game. So Alzolay throws it up in the air, and there'll be a foul. So 0-2 count here, 2 quick fastballs. First one being a 4-seamer, and the second one being a 2-seamer. Both top edge of the zone though, so he's trying to get up that high fastball to try and make him swing a ding a little bit lower. On deck is Matt B with a 254 batting average, by the way. Having a look at the averages for the Dodgers, you know, they don't have a great deal of scary averages overall. You know, Chris Taylor's got 264 and Turner's got 288. Besides that, everyone else doesn't really have one of those kind of threatening lineups of averages, which is really good for teams going up against them. And that's going to be a ball here, so 1-2 count. It's really good because obviously you have the Giants coming up after this, and they wouldn't be scared of an average like that. Obviously, yeah, look, our hitting hasn't been good in this series. If we had better hitting, we would have won yesterday, and we more than likely would have won on the 2nd game too, but unfortunately it didn't happen because our hitting is still struggling. So Albert Alzolay here, 1-2 count to Turner, swing, and that should be double play. Beautiful. Double play. Let's go. That's what we're talking about, baby. That's what we're talking about. So double play there. Let's get out of the inning. End of the 1st. Beautiful, beautiful stuff. Lego. Midwest Sports says Justin Turner didn't play in game 1. Dodgers always walk. Yes. Well, there you go. Justin Turner didn't play in game 1. You're right. No, he pinch hit. No. I think he pinch hit. Late on in the game. I think he got a walk. I could be wrong. If I'm wrong, please let me know in the chat. But I'm pretty certain I'm right. I'm pretty certain he pinch hit late on in the game, and he got that walk. But I could be wrong anyway. But that will be the end of the first, guys. Harvey Byers, Jock Peterson, and Jake Marisnik will be coming up next for the Cubbies. Hopefully we can get something going here. But guys, hit that thumbs up button to get to 20 likes right down well now. And also subscribe if you are new around here, because we stream every single day. We had a few problems, actually, before coming on live here today. Unfortunately, our computer was just freezing up and going schizo. So at least now it's ready to go, and we're still having a good time here. Bears Ferry says, okay, some good news. Yesterday, the umps were home. Jeremy Riggs was yesterday. Yes, absolutely. First, Ryan Blankley. Second, Brain Onora. And DJ Rayburn at third. Today is home plate Ryan Blankley. First, Brian Onora. Second, DJ Rayburn. And third, Jeremy Riggs. All right, well, Jeremy Riggs has gone from home to third. Now, obviously, yesterday he overruled the man on third. So, gee whiz. Also, we'll see how the day goes, because that wasn't a good call, I don't believe, yesterday. Daniel Wells says, I need a fully curveball to get a double play. I thought that was a very good double play there. You know, it was a chopper a little bit to Alzolay. Just turns around, throws out Bellinger. Bellinger's a pacey guy. You know, Bellinger gets a nice little lead off there. He's got some big legs. He just knows how to pump them through. And usually you don't double play him. It's just like Mookie Betts. Mookie Betts is a lot faster, obviously, but in the same sense, you don't usually normally double play with Cody Bellinger or Mookie Betts there, but in the same sense we got it, and then we throw out Justin Turner. That was the easier one, because Turner's not exactly the fastest. So I'll take the double play. Obviously, we've gotten off to a pretty good start here. We've only given up the one walk and one strikeout, and no, sorry, we haven't got a strikeout. We had the one fly ball out center field, and then we also had the double play there. But here we go for the top of the second. Come on, the Cubbies. Boom, boom, boom. Come on, the Cubbies. Boom, boom. Blowbuck says Queensland lost last night. Unlucky, mate, you reckon? Wow, gee whiz. We actually had about 600 people watching live last night, the entire stream. We went up about 300 subscribers. It was a big night last night for the Queensland versus New South Wales game. We had about 300 new subscribers join the channel. Bears Ferry says, can we get mad at Ryan Blankley for getting the calls wrong? We can get mad at whoever we damn well want, Bears Ferry. Let's get mad at him. Let's do it. Let's just do it. Let's get mad at him. So Kershaw here at the Mount. Bears Ferry says, this is the fourth game of the series, right? Yes, this is the final game of the series. We play Milwaukee tomorrow, I believe. Ooh, that's a big series against Milwaukee. I think it's at Miller Park as well. I believe it is at Miller Park. So 0-1 count here, no one on base. Leading off is Javier Baez. MLB average of 100 for OPS plus, and he's on 99, so he's just at that. Swing and a miss, 0-2. Damn it. Harvey's been okay this month. He's been really rocks and diamonds. Which is him as in general, realistically, but in the same sense, he has been very, very rocks and diamonds, where he's been incredibly high and incredibly low in the same game, or just in periods. And right now, I would say he's relatively low. I wouldn't say he's incredibly low, because he did hit that solo home run in the first inning of the first game, but in the same sense, and that's going to be foul. So 0-2 count, he stays. You know, he hasn't really had the greatest June, in my personal opinion. This season, MLB ranks at a 38% strikeout rate, which is the highest. Wow. His walk rate is 3%, which is the fourth lowest. Wow. OBP of 263, fifth lowest, and contact rate 59%, which is the lowest. Holy shit. Wow, Harvey's not having a fantastic year in regards to that, and it's a strikeout. Oh my goodness, man, that's a slider, and that guy's nowhere near the plate. So that'll be a strikeout for Javier Baez. 1 out. Daniel Wells says, yeah, I believe this is the fourth game, and for Blow, this is MLB baseball. Oh yeah, Blow Blocks, this is baseball, mate. So guys, if you are American here and you watch my Cubs streams and you wonder why people are like, oh, what sports is? Because I obviously have a massive Australian audience that watch rugby league and all the sports in Australia who don't necessarily know all the sports that I do. That's the strikeout. That's the what was the last one then? I swear he just got struck out, but that's going to be the third strikeout for Kershaw. And if you're Australian, sometimes Americans come in and ask rugby league, what is it? It's because obviously I have this Cubbies audience as well. Midwest Sports says, Brewers fans shaking my head. Buddy, Brewers fans, they're always shaking my head. If you say you're a Brewers fan, you're always a bit of a shaker, mate. Bit of a shaker. Bit of a shaker in general. Bears Ferry says, okay, where I found the umps for the game is Ump Crew on Twitter, by the way. Good stuff. Blowblock says, which teams should I support? Well, considering you don't really know baseball and you're watching my channel, I probably should go for the Cubbies, but you make your own choice. So Kershaw here throws it at Peterson, who's in the fifth role. I just don't get why he's in the number 5. But 234. Most outs recorded on sliders this season is 165 for Kershaw and 100 for Alzolay. So the pitcher battle of the sliders today. Both pitchers love to throw a slider, and both of them top the MLB in regards to recorded outs. On 1 count, Peterson, too high, fastball there. So 1-1 count. Bill Schwitz's lockdown sucks. For me, it's pretty okay, mate, because I get to sit here and just stream and sit here with you guys. So it's pretty all right for me, my guy. So 1-on-1. He's got a 103 OPS plus with the MLB average of 100 drop percent. Oh, that's nowhere near the zone. That's nowhere near the zone, that breaking ball there. So a 2-on-1 count here. 2-on-1 count here. Danny Wells says they don't call it Miller Park, but I would still call it Miller Park. I call it American Family Field now. Yeah, I know. They changed their stadium like 100 million times. So I just call it Miller Park, to be completely honest with you, because that's what I know it as. And swing and miss. 2-2 count. 2-2 count here to Jockey Peterson. Jockey boy. Oh, jockey boy. Melba says, how are the Indians doing this season? I don't think you want me to answer that question. If you restructured that question to say, how is the AL Central, American League Central, doing this season, I would probably answer the exact same way, to be completely honest with you. And that's, wow, a slider in the middle of the zone will be a strikeout. Oh my goodness, mate. It's 4 strikeouts to the top of the second. Oh my goodness me. That is just shocking. But obviously Kershaw, he loves a slider. He's got, 165 outs via sliders this year compared to the second best, which is Alzolay, who's on 100. Like, that's a ridiculously massive difference. But yeah, Melmo, Indians, they lost their best player in I nearly said Fernandez, Lindor, and Danny Wilson's Sox are doing better. Yeah, we don't talk about that. They're doing okay. They've kind of struggled a little bit, the Sox, actually, recently. The Sox have struggled a little bit recently. And that's going to be a nice little hit here. And no, it's going to be out. Damn it. I thought Marisnik got a connection there, but unfortunately he will be out. So that'll be middle of the second. And unfortunately, we're all gone. See you later. So we move into the bottom of the second. I think they would be to their fifth man, which will be Chris Taylor, Gavin Lux, and then McKinstry coming up here. Now, like I said, Chris Taylor did get thrown out at third twice yesterday, so hopefully we can get him on base and then we can just throw him out. Oh, Matt Beatty's up first, sorry. Matt Beatty's, oh, that's right, the double play. Gee whiz, I remembered the walk and I thought, okay, there'd be 4 batters through, but no, I forgot about the double play. Bears versus surprise, there is no balks this series yet. There hasn't been. But in the same sense, there's not really been a great deal of people on base anyway that anyone would benefit from that, to be completely honest with you. Johnny Boy says, is Chicago good? Both the Cubs and the White Sox are both good. Obviously, this is the Cubs here. The Cubbies are, look, if you look at the, right here, right? So that's the record of the Cubs, and that's the record for the Dodgers over there. So 42-35 is a really good record. It's not the best record in baseball, but it's a good record. The Dodgers are on 46-31. That's not the best record in baseball. They're not even top of their division, but it's a good record. You know what I'm saying? The Giants have just hit 50. I think are the Giants playing today? Have the Giants play today, because obviously this is the main game at night. Have the Giants play today, because they'll be at 50 wins with their next win, or they could have got it yesterday, I'm not too sure, but point of the matter is that the Giants are absolutely killing it and crushing it right now. Midwest Sports says the Indians are in second place in the AL Central. Yeah, I know, but they're not looking the goods, man. They're not looking the goods. But in the same sense, that's actually better than I thought they were going. I must have last checked a couple of weeks ago in regards to the Indians, and they, maybe last week, and they weren't doing good. We tied with them. We had a 2-game series against them, and we lost. Pirates beat the Cardinals. What the shit? Pirates beat the Cardinals a couple times in that series. Indians are 41-33. They're actually got a better record than I was imagining. They've actually got a better record. The AL Central shocking. Tigers, Twins, and Twins are terrible. But yeah, that's actually a better record than I was imagining. It must have been, I swear they were below 500 a few weeks ago. They must have had a good run lately. Let's have a look here, actually. We're just waiting here for the bottom of the second, obviously, guys. Just waiting here for the bottom of the second. Cleveland Indians. I want to see, they must have really turned it around. Or did they just lose 8? Well, they just lost 8-2 to Minnesota. So that's not good, mate. That's not good with Minnesota being a 33-43 kind of team. But yeah, I'm just trying to see it right now, because yeah, that's interesting. I remember the Indians were really struggling, and they must have really picked it up lately. Alrighty, so Albert Alzolay here coming back out, and Beatty gets hit by pitch. Lovely. You're joking. You're shitting me. Alzolay. He throws it a hit by pitch, and they'll have a man on first, and that's a leadoff. Leadoff, hit by pitch. Lachlan Spearing says, how's your morning? Well, after watching a hit by pitch to Matt Beatty right now, not good. Not good, but we haven't given up on a run yet, which is a good sign. But a double play ball is potentially on here, so I don't mind that. Nice little double play ball. Viking Jerome says, hi mate, go Dodgers. Good luck to you, my good sir. Obviously, you had a nice little cheeky win yesterday. I don't believe you should have, though, because I do believe it was a home run to Jason Hayward, and I do believe it should have been a 4-0 walk to Cody Bellinger, but it is what it is. That's baseball, baby. You know, it's baseball. You guys get those calls and go and hit that bloody walk-off. I called Cody Bellinger to hit the home run in the 9th in the 5th inning. You know, you just deal with that kind of shit. And that's going to be strike one, baby. Oh, Shalada, 85 mile per hour, bottom edge of the zone, on 1 count to Chris Taylor, 264 average. Bears Ferry says the Giants played and lost to the A's 6-2 today. Giants won yesterday in a walk-off. Okay, so they lost today, but they won yesterday. So I think they're on 50 wins now. Alrighty. So 0-1 count here. Chris Taylor at the play, and that's going to be too low there with that slider. Yeah, the Indians have done pretty well lately. Indians have done really well lately. But, oh no, they lost to the Pirates. No, they're actually doing really good before. They swept the Orioles in a 4-game series, and they swept the Mariners in a 3-game series. I don't know where I got the thought process that they weren't looking the goods. And that's going to be swing and miss. 2 strikes, baby. 1-2 count here. Man on first, no one out. Bottom of the second. Chris Taylor this season, team rank first with runs 54. Stolen base is 7 with tied first. Hit 64, he's second. Batting average 264, second. OBP 381, third. And slugging 455, third. Gee whiz, having a good season, Chris Taylor. Just not in his base running. So 1-2 count here, and that's too low. 2-2 count. Fatima says, I will see you later, just need to do something. Good on you. Appreciate you. Viking Jerome says, good game yesterday. Yeah, just without the good part. It was a game. But the good part, I don't know. No, it was a good game yesterday, mate. Bears Ferry says, even if we lose this series versus the Dodgers, if there's one thing people learn, that the Cubs have a good starting 5 and a good bullpen. Absolutely. One second. I'll explain what I've been saying all series so far. That's a fastball inside 3-2 count ball. The thing that I've learnt with the Cubbies in this series is that we can match it with the big teams. You know, we won a combined no-hitter in the first game of the series against the Dodgers. The second game of the series, we did lose, but in the same sense, it was 2-2 up into the bottom of the 8th, and then unfortunately, we just gave up a couple of runs. And then in yesterday's game, realistically, we should have won, but in regards to the bottom of the 9th, we got to the bottom of the 9th, it was tied game. We were down 2-0 in the first inning and still got through the end. That's going to be 4 walk. That's going to be Are you shitting me, Alzalai? You had a 0-2. You had him at 0-2 and you let him walk. Shit, man. So man on first and second here, no outs. Another thing what I found with yesterday is that we actually had a lot of men go on base there for the Dodgers. They had bases loaded 2 or 3 times, and yet obviously we weren't able to. We weren't giving up any runs. So what I found from the Cubs this series, whether we win or lose this game, is that we actually competed. We did pretty well. Our hitting is still struggling. We got a good buddy starting lineup, but we also do have a bit of a struggle of the starting pitchers, which we already know anyway. But our bullpen is very solid, except for Keegan Thompson yesterday, who threw a fastball center of the zone on a 3-1 count to Cody Bellinger, an extra MVP, mind you. Now, that's going to be a foul. A foul here to Gavin Lux on 1 count with 18 pitches thrown. Lachlan says, I'm a disgrace to your channel I didn't even have notice on. Oh, Lachlan Spearin, you make me angry. How dare you not have notifications on? How dare you? That's crazy. You're a loose cannon, my good sir. You're a loose cannon. You know what? Oh, you're lucky. I'll still call you my good sir, but gee whiz. And that's a fastball. Ooh, nice strike there. So that's an 0-2 count here. Can we get a triple play? You know? Bing, bang, boom. Huh? Can we get a triple play? Boom, bang, boom. I like it. Blubbeck says, I hope Chicago win. All right, mate. Well, hopefully we do get a sneaky little win here. But right now it's a bit dodgy. Man on first, man on second, bottom of the second, no one out. 0-2 count. And at least we're at the back end of their order. So Gavin Lux will come up with McKinstry and then Barnes. Austin Barnes playing again. I don't think he's played this series, or maybe the first game or second game. He didn't play yesterday, Austin Barnes. So 0-2 count here, and that's up in the air. That's a foul. That, my friends, is a foul. But no, Bears Ferry, you're absolutely spot on, mate. You're absolutely spot on. Melman says, is this the playoffs? Brother, baseball is a 162-game season. Have a look at the records and then tell me if you think this is the playoffs. Tell me if you think this is the playoffs. With a record of 42-35, would you say that a 162-game season, that this is the playoffs? And that's going to be, ooh, is that a hit by? Don't you dare. Don't you dare. Don't you do it. Don't do it. Don't tell me hit by pitch. How did that not hit him? I swear I've seen 2 hit by pitches that haven't been called today. So 1 and 2 count here. I just don't understand how that wasn't classed as a hit by pitch. It's Francis Blaze. What are you going to do after the stream? I'm not too sure, mate. No one says, yeah. Yeah, mate. Yeah, yes, plus. No, we're not even halfway through the season yet. We're not even halfway through. Last year was a 60-game season because of the pandemic. That's not a normal season. That was 102 games less than a normal year. So Gavin Lux here with a 2.29 average. Man on first, man on second, no one out. Oh, wow. We want an Oppo ground to third for a triple play here. National League West is just calling the comp right now. Jeez, Giants 50-27, Dodgers 46-31, and Padres 46-33. To be 4 games behind the lead with a 46-31 record is ridiculous. To be 5 games behind the lead with a 46-33 record is stupid. That's stupid. It's stupid. And Alzolay throws another ball. Hello. You had 3 strikes to start off with, and now we're throwing 2 balls. What's going on here? Alzolay, stop throwing walks. You've already had a man walk to first and man walk to second. Holy shit, man. Come on, Alzolay. Let's get something going here, son. You know what I'm saying? That's bottom of the second. We've got a long way to go, but come on, man. So no one out here, and Alzolay throws another ball. Are you shitting me? Bum-ba-da-da-da-dum. Are you shitting me? Bum-ba-da-da-da. It's a full count here. Man on first and man on second. No one out. Full count. Lachlan, I'm taking Storm, otherwise pennies normally. Pennies if they don't play the Storm in the finals. Storm if they get to play the pennies in the finals. Midwest Sports says, I look at Keegan Thompson pitch yesterday. I really wasn't down. It really wasn't down. It was in the middle corner of the zone. It was a pitch that you shouldn't be throwing to Cody Bellinger on 3-1 in the bottom of the 9th. So full count here. Alzolay, you better not walk him. You better not damn well walk him here. You had an 0-2 count. You had an 0-2 count after 3 pitches. And he's walked him. Alzolay, you are absolutely shitting me, dude. Alzolay, what are you doing, dude? He had an 0-2 count. An 0-2 count through 2 pitches, and now it's a bases loaded, no outs. Like, are you joking? Brad, are you joking? No, someone's joking me. Where's Ashton Kutcher? No. Where's Ashton Kutcher? Someone in the chat. Yeah, where's Ashton Kutcher? Where is he? Danny Wells says, get Albert out of here. It's finished a pretty boring game so far. Mate, considering it's bases loaded and there's no one out, I can tell you right now, as a Cubs fan, this isn't boring right now. This is making me infuriated that Alzolay has just thrown 4 balls straight after giving up an 0-2. Like, come on, man. Oh, come on. That was probably making a movie. There you go. Midwest Sports says he's a rookie. Chill. Mate. Mate. We've just walked we're about to walk the bases. We're about to walk the bases, mate. We're about to walk the bases. Like, come on, man. Like, what do you want from me? So, who's coming up next? We have, is it McKinstry or is it Austin Barnes? I can't remember who just came up just then. Oh no! So bases loaded here, no one out. Like, this is a joke. This is a joke. All right, so bases loaded here, no one out. Bottom of the second, 250 average from McKinstry. It's Francis just hit the ball. Oh my God, no. Trust me, the Dodgers don't want. No, Dodgers are happy with this. The Dodgers, what do you mean hit the ball? They got man first, second, and third right now. They're not complaining. Strike 1. Okay, cool. We'll get them 1 more strike, and then we'll see 4 balls thrown. You know what I'm saying? Alrighty. So Zach McKinstry here with a 102 OPS. Hide that one, Melmo, please. 250 batting average with 4 home runs. 0-1 count here. 25 pitches thrown. Come on, Alzolay. Get him out. Even if we get a double play and we let 1 run in, a strikeout would be obviously ideal. But okay, let's throw that one. Let's throw that one well and truly off the zone there. So 1-1 count there. It's French says, yeah, I know, yeah, they're happy with this. Yeah, they don't need a hit, mate. They don't need a hit right now. They don't need a swing. They don't need to take a swing at any of these pitches right now. They just need to, rely on Alzolay not throwing this in the zone. And right now, he's not throwing this in the zone. Right now he's not throwing in the zone. So bases loaded here, no outs. McKinstry here at the plate, 250. And are you shitting me? Are you shitting me, Alzali? Are you shitting me, Alzali? Are you shitting me, Alzali? You're still with the same thought process of Chili's a rookie, Midwest Sports? You're still with the you're still with the thought process of Chili's a rookie? Walk on an 0-2 count. Walk on a 1-2 count. Walk on an 0-2 count. Grand slam. No outs. You sure? You sure Chili's a rookie? That was a good pitch. That was a good pitch. Nice. So we're down 4-0. The Dodgers hit a grand slam home run. Grand slam home run. Oh, my goodness me. Bears Pro says Peter Higgins won't have Tommy John surgery. He's having right forearm tendon repair despite ACL tear surgery in a few weeks. Well, there you go. It's Fuentes, and it's his first, even more embarrassing. Oh, jeez. Yeah, he's a rookie. He did that to a rookie. McKinstry's a rookie. McKinstry's a rookie for the Dodgers. Albert Alzolay has 10 home runs allowed to left-hand batters in 110 at-bats. Ante Olivares says, hey Blaze, what's up, brother? Well, considering we just gave up a grand slam after giving up 3 walks with no outs, not good, man. Not good. Not good. So that's strike 3. So, oh, cool. Oh, now we throw 3 strikes. Oh, well done, Alzolay. Well done. So you're telling me you give up you give up 3 walks in a row to load the bases, no outs, and then let a grand slam happen, and then you throw 3 strikes and strike out the next batter. Nice, mate. Nice. Fantastic. It's funny because we just need a bat right now. The thing is, mate, you got to remember is that with the Cubs, they don't know how to bat at the moment. They don't know how to score a great deal of runs. That's ball 1. They don't know how to score a great deal of runs. So, we scored 2 yesterday. We scored 2 the day before. We scored 4 on the game 1. Yes, we scored 7 against the Indians, but we're in a bit of a dodgy situation. Oh, now a ground out. Why couldn't we do this before? Ba-dum-bum-bum. Why couldn't we do this before? Ba-dum-bum-bum. Brilliant. Bears Pro says Alzolay doesn't have the control at the moment. I just don't understand. I just don't understand. I don't get it. Is it that I'm Australian? Is it that I'm new to baseball? Like, I don't get it. Why do you go 0-2 up 3 times and then give up a walk all 3 of those times and then proceed to give a grand slam? KP Chessman says, I predicted a blowout today. Well, you could be right, KP Chessman, because right now it's not looking good. It's against it. And that's going to be strike 1. Bears Pro says, Alzolay has some good starts and some bad starts, like right now. I remember last year against the Cardinals, he had a very good game. He pitched very well against the Cardinals last season when I think that was his debut. But I'm looking at this game right now and I'm thinking, well, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know right now. So I want Horner. I want Horner back, and I want Horner back now. I want Horner back, and I want Horner back now. Ooh, he's trying to take off Mookie Betts' head there. Trying to take off Mookie Betts' head. To be fair, we did give up a couple of runs early yesterday and obviously kept them to those runs, and we tied the game up. So hopefully we can try and pull our way back into this game, but that was 2 runs. We came back from 2-0 down against the Dodgers in Game 2 and in Game 3, but 4-0 grand slam is that's one that really got to be scared of, and Mookie Betts will foul that one down the line. So that'll be a 2-2 count. That will be a 2-2 count. Cody Bellinger on deck right now. Who comes up for us after this, actually, for the Cubbies? I think Patrick Wisdom, Sogard, and then Alzolay. Lovely. It is definitely too soon to be starting to use our bullpen. Like, we're already down 4-0. You may as well just get through Alzolay for the next couple of innings at this point, as long as he doesn't give up a couple more over 2 walks. Bears Ferry says some good news, at least, is that Trevor Williams is in rehab right now, so when he's back, I think Alzolay will be in the bullpen or sent down. I would prefer Alzolay in the bullpen. Our starting pitching is just average. Very, very, very average. So full count here, 37 pitch, and that's a foul. That would have been a walk. That would have been a walk to Mookie Betts, so he's frustrated that he did that. Danny Wells says, for all the Cubs fans at the stadiums in LA, they should demand their money back and just get out of LA. Well, look, it's only the second inning. You know what I'm saying? Like, baseball's baseball. We can still see Cubs come back here, but it's very frustrating. Very frustrating. We competed in the first 3 games of the series, man. We got 1 combined no-hitter in the game 2 and game 3. You know, it is what it is, man. We lost in a tough battle, but this one's just not looking great now. But there's a long way to go, man. Long way to go in this game. KB Jesper says your reaction to the Grand Slam was priceless. Yeah, it's because your buddy knew it was coming, mate. You knew it was coming. You knew it was coming. So, like, when I looked at it, I was like, well, everyone else could see it was coming, except for Alzalo. It's where he says, are you going to stream the Cubbies game tomorrow? I stream every game of the Cubbies, mate. Every single game. So, full count here, 39 pitches thrown, and that's going to be another foul here. Fouls it back there. Mookie Betts. Mookie Betts fouls it back again. Ah, my goodness me. Gee whiz. Here we go again, eh? This is like that meme. Here we go again. Here we go again here with the Cubbies. You know what I'm saying? Here we go again here with the Cubbies. You know what I'm saying? And that's going to be easy out. Surely. Holy shit. So they're going to reach on an error. Mookie Betts is going to reach on an error there. Mookie Betts is going to reach on an error. So you can't even just blame Alzalo at that point, because now that's an error from... who was that? Was that Javi Baez who threw that ball across into the dirt? No, that was Chris Bryant. No, it is Javi. It is Javi. Javi throws it. It's in the dirt. Lovely. So Mookie Betts, one of the best stolen base players in baseball, will reach on an error. 2 outs, 2, isn't it? I think it's 2 outs right now. I think it is 2 outs right now. Rizzo, unfortunately, just a little bit too low there with the glove, but this ain't looking good for the Cubs. No, he's not. He's not looking good. With Cody Bellinger, don't you do it. If Cody, I swear to God, if Cody Bellinger hits a home run, I'm gonna throw up. I'm gonna throw up on stream. I'm gonna projectile vomit towards you guys. If Cody Bellinger hits a home run right now, I'm gonna projectile vomit right at you guys in the camera. So man on first, hit 2 outs, 1 on the second. Cody Bellinger at the plate. And he throws a ball. He tries to throw him out at first. No. Mookie Betts will stay safe. Emmanuel Scott says, let's go over 8. Can we not? KP Chessman says, Kershaw-esque start and the bats are coming alive. Bad combo for the Cubbies. You reckon, mate? Absolutely. You are spot on. This is not a good start here for the Cubbies, and it's not a good side because 4-0 down. Cody Bellinger at the plate right now. Already had a walk, obviously. And that's going to be a nothing. It's going to be nothing. Considering we got out of that first inning with no trouble with that double play, and that then again we should have known. We should have known when Mookie Betts hit a very, very, very high fly ball, to center field. It was a deep ball. But Cody Bellinger here, 1-0 count, and that's another ball. So 2-0 count here. How good's Alzalo? He's going good today. Hey, clap your hands. No, thank you. I will not. So Harvey, that just really sucks because we should be out. We should be into the top of the third right now, but obviously Harvey just couldn't get a hold of that pitch and couldn't get a hold of that hit. And that's absolutely an error there for Harvey Baez. Absolutely. Going time here. Mookie Betts is pretty close to the first base, so there's no way you try and throw him back there. There's no way you try and throw him out. He's easily going to get back there before you can throw the pitch back. So 2 balls, no strikes, and that's a strike. Oh my goodness me. I want to vomit. I want to vomit right now. I want to vomit. I said I'd projectile vomit in your face, and I should right now. Because I called it. Did I not just say Bellinger's going to hit a home run? There you go. So it is now 6-0 to the Dodgers. It is 6-0 to the Dodgers. It is 6-0 to the Dodgers in the bottom of the second. Wow. Wow. How we Midwest Sports, I want to ask you a question. Are you still saying, chill, he's a rookie to Alzalo? Because this is bad right now. We're in a situation. We are in a shit situation. Not a situation, a shit situation. Because right now, 6-0. Gee whiz. Oh my God, Justin Turner's going to get hit. Justin Turner's going to get hit. French is this embarrassing. Brother, it's baseball. It's one game. Like, relax, mate. Relax, brother. This is baseball. It's one game. It's a tough watch. tough watch. So we are looking to bring in the bullpen right now. It's a lot worse than this, my guy. A lot worse than this. Talk about embarrassing. Like, come on, man. Like, we know hit them in the first game of the series. Yes, we're getting pumped right now, but in the same sense, we know hit them in the first game of the series. Like, don't forget that. So the Cubs here are probably going to have to take out Alzolay. You'd be assuming they're going to take out Alzolay here. You would be safely... Well, they're not going to take out Alzolay, no. Okay. How many hits have we given up? We've given up a lot of hits so far. I think we've given up... No, actually, no, we wouldn't have given up a heap of hits. We gave up all that grand slam off walks. That grand slam came off walks, so... Oh, man. What a fun... And considering we're here in the second inning, this is going to be a nice little long stream. This is going to be a lengthy little stream. So Alzolay here pitching to Matt Beatty. And don't forget, I just want to throw this one out there as well. If Javi Baez gets that throw right to Anthony Rizzo, it ends 4-0. Because of the error to Javi Baez, we now give up another home run to Cody Bellinger after the McKinstry Grand Slam, and they hit 6 runs in that inning. So not the greatest of second innings that you're ever going to see as a Cubs fan, but there you go. Viking Jerome says Dodgers putting it to them. Sorry, mate. They are in the same sense. Hopefully we can, hopefully we can figure something out. It's just our bats, man. Like with the team that we have, like it's because like we have a chance. Like we always have a chance with the way that we have this team set up. Like Contreras, Bryant, Rizzo, Baez, Peterson, Marisnik, Wisdom, Sogard, and Alzolay. Not Alzolay, but those 8, arguably 7, maybe without Sogard. Sogard can still hit the ball. They're all good hitters, but for some reason they're not hitting good right now. You know what I'm saying? They're all good hitters, but they're not good hitters right now. So like if they were hitting like what they should be hitting like, I wouldn't be saying we're out of this game. But they're not hitting great right now. We're down 6-0, and it should be probably a game. Canada 1, 2, 3, 4 says terrible inning. Absolutely. But realistically, you got to look at this. That second home run that was given up, I don't necessarily put all the blame on Alzolay for that. Alzolay got out of that inning. Alzolay gave up the grand slam from the 3 walks, and then obviously grand slam. Cool, I get that. That's his fault. But in regards to the Cody Bellinger home run just then, he got Mookie Betts out. He got Mookie Betts out for the 3rd out. But Javi Baez, unfortunately, threw the ball into the dirt, so Rizzo couldn't get him out. And then from that, Cody Bellinger goes and hits a home run to make it a 2-run home run and make it a 6-0 lead. So realistically, you got to look at Javi Baez for that second home run, not Alzolay. Tony Wells says Albert is making it easy for the Dodgers to score. Absolutely, but that 2-run home run to Bellinger is not Alzolay's fault. Well, it kind of is because obviously he threw the pitch, but in the same sense, it's not necessarily Alzolay because he did get out of that inning without that Javi Baez error. But it is 6-0 here. Cubs will come out to bat. Hit that thumbs up button if you haven't already, and subscribe if you're new around here, guys. Obviously, we stream baseball every single day, so despite the fact that my team's getting pumped right now, we will still be here for the entirety of the game. Ah, my goodness me. Oh my goodness me, this is not looking good. But Cubbies here will have Wisdom to come up with Sogard and Alzolay, so we are at the back end of our order. None of our team has got a hit yet so far anyway, so... yeah, not much positives to say in this game so far. Haven't got a hit so far. Canada 1, 2, 3, 4 says I don't know about our chance anymore. Well, you'd assume that we're probably done, but in the same sense, Patrick Wisdom will get a hit. Beautiful. All right. This is all we need. Patrick Wisdom gets a lead-off hit. First pitch, swings, first base. We're going to man on first. We'll take that. You know what I'm saying? Like we'll take that. In our situation right now, we will absolutely take that. So Patrick Wisdom will get on base, and now we have Sogard come up. Now all we need is Sogard to get on base as well. This is how you got to think in baseball. You know, yes, we're down 6-0, but you just got to keep moving the chain, moving it around, moving and grooving, son, moving and grooving. That's a ball. That's a fast ball, and that's a fast ball. Huh? Get it? So one no count. Garrett says Alzolay big abuser. He's not looking the goods in this game, unfortunately, my guy. He's not looking the greatest in this game, Garrett, but in the same sense, still early. Hopefully, we can move into the bullpen, hold them out, and then keep punching with these hits. Sogard in the line. Oh, that will go out for a foul. So 1-1 count here. The thing with Sogard, obviously, he did play for the Padres, so hopefully he has that distaste for the Dodgers where he can get a hit here and push them around. You know, all we need to do is start getting a couple of runs here and there. You know, the other day I saw the Nationals were down by 6 or 7 runs to the Phillies. I know Phillies are a different team, they're not the Dodgers, but in the same sense, you can come back from 6 down. You can come back from 6 down. It is definitely possible. You know, it's not looking great, but at the same time, that's in the dirt. So that's a 2-1 count here. 2-1 count. You know, it's not looking great, but in the same sense, you can't give up hope in the second damn well inning. You know what I'm saying? You can't give up hope in the third inning. You can't do it. Top of the third, you can't say it's game over. You just can't. But at least we got hits. At least we're not getting no hit like the Dodgers did in game 1. Alrighty, so Sogard here at the plate. It's a 2-1 count to Sogard right now. Kershaw obviously throwing a lot of his sliders and a swing and a miss. Ooh, that's a brilliant pitch. Bottom left-hand edge of the corner of the zone. But 2-2 count. Sogard will swing an inning, but he will miss a wrist. Cannon 154 says, let's just get some runs and men on base. We just need men on base at the moment. I just want to see us start to improve our hits again. It's not even necessarily about winning this game. It's about getting men on base and getting some hits. And swing and a miss. That was never going in. So that will be a strikeout to Sogard. And now we have Alzolay coming in. Are they going to pinch hit for him? Because dead set, I don't know if he's coming out for the third. Oh no, Alzolay will come out here. Alzolay will come out here. So they were warming up the bullpen, so I didn't know if they were just going to take him out. Man, oh man, oh man. Cubs about probably go 42 and 36. Alrighty, so Alzolay here at the mound, and they're going to check. Oh, it's a balk. Okay, well, there you go. We were talking about surprise there's no balk so far. Well, guess what? There's a balk. So he will go to second. So now we have a man in scoring position. That's what we need. That's what we need. Now we have a man in scoring position. So that's what we need to see. Yeah, that is a balk. That is a balk. That is absolutely a balk there. And he knew it too. He knew it too. He was arguing it, but he knew it. Emmanuel Scott says, yes, over 8. Oh, absolutely, this will go over 8, bro. Absolutely, this will go over 8. Absolutely. Alrighty, so Abed Alzolay here still hasn't faced a pitch just now. So Patrick Wisdom at second. We're in scoring position. That's what we like to see. You know, keep that positivity going. Still believe that the Cubs can come back here in a massive game. And Alzolay will swing and he will miss. So that will be strike 1. I don't give Alzolay a great chance of hitting this pitch. I don't give him a great chance of hitting it. He's 1 for 23 with 10 strikeouts, Alzolay. So not great. Not great. But if any time's to do it, right now we need you, mate. Right now we need you. Then Contreras comes up. Punches in. 6-3, game's on. You know what I'm saying? Oh, swing misses. Don't worry about that. I want 2 count. 90 mile per hour fastball at right above the zone. Too high there. He'll throw a ball here and make Alzolay chase. He'll throw a ball here and make Alzolay chase. Absolutely. Candle 124 says should have just made him bunt. Could have done that. Could have done that. But in the same sense, he's 1 for 23. You know what? Not much is going to happen. He's left that one. That's a ball. But he's called a strike. So it's going to be a strike out there for Alzolay. And that's Clayton Kershaw's 6th strikeout tonight. Last night we had Urias getting 12 strikeouts for the Dodgers. So a lot of strikeouts for both the Dodgers starting pitchers in the last 2 games. My goodness me. Oh, the starters are revealed tonight, I believe. Oh, no, Thursday. The starters are revealed on Thursday. So that'll be good. I will stream the All-Star game here on the channel. I've got a really blocked nose right now. A really blocked nose. So Wilson Contreras, we'll go back to the starting of our lineup. Wilson Contreras will come up to the plate here with a man on second. Just need a hit here. A hit gets 1 run, 6-1. I'll take it. I'll take it considering we went down 6-0 early. I'll take it. And that's going to be ball. Ooh, tight call. It will be a ball. It's a tight call. And our all-star vote leaders right now is Buxton Posey, Max Muncy, Ozzie Albies, Chris Bryant, Fernando Tatis Jr., Ronald Acuna Jr., Nick Castellanos, and Jesse Winker. Interesting there that Winker's there, but good to see nonetheless. So Wilson Contreras here, and that's going to be strike 1. So 1-1 count here. Come on, Willie Contreras. Get something going here. Do something, please. Come on, Willie. The AL All-Star leaders are Salvador Perez, Vladimir Guerrero, Marcus Semien, Rafael Devers, Xander Bogaerts, Mike Trout, Aaron Judge, Brian Buxton, and Shohei Ohtani. Jeez, I think the AL's going to win that. I think the AL's going to win that with that team list. Jeez. Mike Trout, Judge, Ohtani, Guerrero. My goodness, man, that's a ball. So that's going to be a 2-1 count here to Wilson Contreras. 2-1 count. So on deck will be Chris Bryant and then obviously Anthony Rizzo. Rizzo really needs to pick up his game as well. Rizzo's unfortunately been a little bit downer lately. Besides that home run that he hit the other day, he's been a little bit downer lately. Wilson Contreras 2.29 batting average with 13 home runs, 30 RBIs, and 7.52 OPS. 2-1 count here, man on second. Come on, Contreras. And swing and a miss. That was a slider, and that missed the zone, but he will swing and a miss. Nico the Dragon says, not a bad game. Hope Chicago Cubs win. Well, we're down 6-0 right now, so it's a pretty bad game if you're a Cubs fan, mate. It's a pretty bad game if you're a Cubbies fan. So 2-2. Chicago Cubs are 4 for 23 with 12 strikeouts with RISP this series. Nice little risp. Alrighty. 2-2. And Contreras will hit that one for a foul. Nice little slider there onto the inside edge of the zone, but he will hit that one and find that one for the foul. Did the Braves beat the Reds? That's good. That's good if that happened. Ron Acuna Jr. went deep. Jeez, that was a huge hit. 2 for 4 home runs. He got 2 home run. His 21st home run. Hey, he's hit a heap of RBIs, but that was his 21st home run today. Jeez. So 2-2 here. 2-2 here to Willie Contreras here at the plate. Come on, Contreras. Just punch in Wisdom. Wisdom with that lead-off hit. We can't not let him get in. And, that's a brilliant curveball. That's a brilliant curveball there from Clayton Kershaw. Wow, that is a ridiculously good curveball there. Wilson Contreras doesn't like it, but that was blatantly in. Like, Wilson Contreras doesn't like that, but that was a really good pitch. So, unfortunately for Contreras, he will strike out, and unfortunately for the Cubbies, they will leave that man on second. At least we've got a hit, so we don't get no hit. But in the same sense, there you go. We're still struggling here. We are still struggling here, but we're on 32 likes right now, guys. Let's get 3 more likes. Let's hit 35. Obviously, subscribe if you're new around here. We stream every single damn all day. I wish it was a better game today, but in the same sense, we will still be here till the end. We will still be here till the end. It's funny, says, have the Cubbies even hit? Well, did you watch the inning we just watched? Of course we hit. There's a man on second. Are you here to troll, brother? Are you here to troll, Frenchie? Are you here to troll? It seemed like a little bit of a troll here today. So we're waiting here at the bottom of the third. Now, I believe it will be... Who's it? Who's coming up here next? Justin Turner? No, Justin Turner's been out here. So it will be Beatty, Taylor, and Lux, maybe? Beatty, Taylor, and Lux, maybe? French says no. Well, mate, we just saw Buddy Patrick Wisdom get onto the first with a nice little hit off a lead-off. I just said that. Lead-off hit. Onto first, and that's why we had a man on second after the balk to Clayton Kershaw. KB Chessman says Kershaw has not lost 3 games in a row since September 2019. Has he lost his last 2 games? Has he? Oh, was that against Padres, game 1? Did he play? Was he game 1 of Padres, or who were the 2 games he lost? Emmanuel Scott says LA going to score 3 more. I would assume LA scored more, and I would assume the Cubs at least score 1 when we get to their bullpen. Kendall says we got 1 hit. We did. We got 1 hit. Got 1 hit. I need to put some socks on. It's cold here right now. I need to put some socks on. It is cold in Sydney right now. Like, realistically, man, as a Cubs fan, I did tell you this as well, is that, like, I was never really expecting a win today with Alzolay pitching and going up against Clayton Kershaw, one of the best pitchers in baseball. It was always going to be relatively one-sided, but in the same sense, I just wanted to see our hitting get back to the standards that I know we can hit. You know what I'm saying? Like, just to get back to the standards I know I can hit. Sarkis, man, you missed out in the stream last night, brother. You could have asked that last night. We're obviously doing the baseball stream right now. But 3-1 in favour of... Oh, it's only 3-1 in favour of hits as well, by the way. It's only 3-1 in favour of hits to the Dodgers. So have a think about that. Have a think about that. It's 6-0 to the Dodgers, but it's 3-1 in favour of hits. There's been 2 home runs. And yet it's 6-0. Go figure. Go figure. So 2 of the 3 hits that have been made were home runs. Go figure. Go figure. Go figure there, son. 7 strikeouts already for Kershaw through 2 as well. Through 2 innings, Kershaw's already had 2 strikeouts. KB Testman says loss against Phillies 2-0 and Padres 3-2. How are the Phillies doing this year? I know the National League East is really struggling in regards to their numbers compared to everybody else, but in the same sense, how are they doing? Not good. 36 and 39, jeez. They've got a really evenly rounded division, but they're not a great division. You know what I'm saying? Like, the Brewers and Cubs are at least plus 40. They're 42 and 45. You know, the Giants, Dodgers, and Padres have all got plus 46. But then you go and have a look at the NL East, and the top division is the Mets with 40 and 33, and they only just got to 40 yesterday. but their whole division's pretty good because, like, in regards to comparing with each other, because the Mets are 40-33, and the fourth place is the Phillies on 36-39. Even fifth place is only, they're 9 games behind, so maybe not. But, you go and have a look between first and fourth in that division is 5 games behind. And then you go and have a look at the National League West, who is the second place team is 4 games behind the Giants. So Phillies aren't that fantastic, to be honest with you. Not fantastic, to be honest with you. But in the same sense, they're relatively close in their division, so there's plenty of time for them to still make up that ground to get up there. Obviously, we're not even halfway through the season. But yeah, Phillies aren't looking as good. But then again, the Nationals are 37-38. Kyle Schwarber's hit like 21 home runs or whatever it was. 21 or something home runs. Why is my stream frozen right now? Kevin Chessman says they beat the Mets today 4-2. Oh, well, there you go. Well, they were struggling against the Mets beforehand, I think. I think the Mets won yesterday, didn't they? By the way, I think the Padres got pumped yesterday. I'm pretty certain the Padres got absolutely pumped yesterday by the Diamondbacks, of all teams, which is absolutely crazy. The Diamondbacks. Like, what the shit? What the shit? Sorry, guys. I'm just trying to get this broadcast working here. For some reason, it's it's not going here. Give me 2 seconds here while I just fix this. MLB ESPN. There we go. Okay, so here we go. We're back on. So 1-on-1 count here to McKinstry. They're already at the back end of their lineup. They've gone through their lineup twice. They've gone through. Oh, it was 1 out, so I did miss 1 out. Sorry, the stream froze. So 1-on-1 count here. Man on first, 1 out, bottom of the third. 52 pitches thrown so far, and that's gonna be a hit. Nice. And there we go. There we go. So man on first and man on second here with 1 out. Nice. I wonder how long Alzheimer's going to stay in here for, because right now he's absolutely crushing it for us in regards to giving them hits and giving them walks and giving them balls and giving them everything they need. So it went from 3-1 at the end of the middle of the third in regards to hits to 5-1 through 3 batters. Nice. Nice. That's what you don't like to see. No. That's not what you like to see. We might be here for 4 hours at this rate. We may be here for 4.5 hours at this rate, because we're only in the bottom of the third and it's already been an hour. Alrighty, so Barnes here at the plate. That's a strike 1 fastball, center of the zone. So man on first, man on second here, 1 out, bottom of the third. Austin Barnes with a strikeout in today's game, 691 OPS, 224 batting average, and 3 home runs with 15 RBIs. 15 RBIs. He's not a great batter, this guy. 224 average isn't exactly what you ideally want to look at, but then again, he is a catcher. But I guess Contreras is very similar. I think he's at 235 or 240. But obviously, Contreras has a lot more impact and a lot more potential to go deep compared. But how do White Sox and Seattle Mariners doing right now? That game, those Mariners and Giants have really surprised me this year. Mariners aren't terrible, and the Giants are fantastic. Just that. Just 2 teams that weren't great last year in the last couple of years have been impressive considering. And that's another ball. So 2-1 count. 2-1 count here from Adbert Alzalai. In the bullpen is Tommy Nance. Tommy Nance in the bullpen getting ready. Looking at the bottom of the third, and we're looking at our bullpen. That is dodgy. Oh, that is dodgy. But don't forget, guys, we will be streaming the Brewers series right after this tomorrow. So Cubbies will travel to Miller Park or American Family Field or whatever they call it now to take on the Brewers. And that's going to be swing, and that's going to be, jeez, that was there, though. That was there for a hit. So it'll be a 2-2 count here, but that was absolutely there for a hit there for Austin Barnes. Absolutely. Gee whiz. Daniel Wells says, Kyle Schwarber has 22 home runs at Bryce Harper, only has around 11. Yeah, crazy. Bryce Harper's dropped off since he made that swap, Marino. Since he made that swap to the Phillies, he's really dropped off, considering where he was once, and that's a ball. So 3-2 count here. Please don't load the bases, Alzalai. Please don't load the bases. If you load the bases, absolutely they're bringing in Tommy Nance. They're absolutely bringing in Tommy Nance if you load the bases here. There's no way. There's no way you load the bases here. There's no way. I don't believe it. I do not believe it. I do not believe it. I don't believe it. So full count here. Man on first, man on second here. 1 out, bottom of the third. Austin Barnes. And he will throw in the air, foul. So 3-2 count here. Ah, my goodness me. It's French. What does K mean in BKR? It means a strikeout. K means strikeout. So when you look at Kershaw or Alzolay, he's currently got 0 strikeouts, I believe. I don't know actually. How many does he have? Let me have a look. Let me have a look how many he has. He has 2 strikeouts. And Kershaw's got 7. Oh, it's gonna go center field. Yes, Marisnik. Yes, Marisnik. So Marisnik will stop that one from getting through. They will push from first. First will stay, and they'll get to third, I think. So man on first and third, yes. They will tag up at second, and we'll get to third. So it will be 2 outs here, man on first and third, and men in the corners. That's a connection. That's a good connection there. Just didn't have enough power. Makes it feel very scary that could have gone. Daniel Wells says, pack your bags, Cubs fans, and demand a refund for today's game. It's not looking good, man. It's not looking good. It's not looking good right now. But then again, this is baseball. This happens, man. This happens. You know, this happens. Yes, Max Watson, you can. That's why I have I've had a membership with the Titans since 2009. Malcolm says, is there fans in the stands? Yeah, there's been fans in the stands in America for ages. They've got full capacity. I don't think Chicago full capacity yet. I don't know. So men in the corners, 2 outs, swing and miss. Oh, Kershaw goes swinging. I'm glad it's Kershaw that one, not Mookie Betts, because they've got men in the corners and they have a chance to really blow this one out here. Emmanuel Scott's definitely hoping for Kershaw to get a hit so they can push around somebody, but you know, you're not worried about that 8 runs right now. You're not worried about the 8 runs because there's definitely going to be 8 runs in this game. So Kershaw here at the plate, and that is ball. So 1-1 count. I love how we're throwing a ball to a pitcher. Daniel Wilson, we are at full capacity. Good stuff. We are at full capacity. Is there any teams in America right now that don't have full capacity? Is there any teams in baseball or any sport in America that doesn't have full capacity? All right, so men on first, men on third, 2 outs, and that's going to be foul. So 1 and 2 count here. KB Jesson says, Kershaw for RBI. Please no. I'm begging right now. I'm begging at this point. Mate, I'm begging at this point. Please don't let there be an RBI for Kershaw. Please don't let there be a Kershaw RBI. I'm begging at this point. Please, man. Come on, man. Don't do it to me. Don't do it to me. So men in the corners, 2 outs, 1 and 2 counts, 63 pitches thrown, bottom of the third. Kershaw 0 for 1 in today's game, obviously. Alzolay 1 and 2 count here. And that's going to be a foul. So we'll stay here at 1 and 2. That's a nice little slide at the bottom. It's Frenchie says NFL, I think. Yeah, well, NFL obviously isn't until September, so they've still got plenty of time to try and figure that out. You know, try and fix that one. July, August, and September. They've got plenty of time for that to be changed around here. So 1 and 2 count here. Alzolay, 21 pitches with 2 strikes. And boom, that is a foul. So 1 and 2 count. 1 and 2 count. This is shocking. Malcolm says this side world looking like we're going back to no crowds. Yeah, we aren't having crowds in Sydney. We aren't having crowds in Sydney. Ashton, I'm very close to hiding you, to be honest with you, Ashton and Naylor. You've been too much of a troll recently, every single stream. Malcolm says, next season, Warriors champions. Good luck, mate. And that's going to be a foul. I am considering it, Ashton, because I have seen you in every single stream. So I will consider it. So 1 and 2 count here. Man on first and man on third. 2 outs, bottom of the third. It's funny, says, if you think this is bad, prepare for tomorrow. In regards to what? In regards to what? What's tomorrow? Brewers? Against the Brewers? What? What? Well, against the Brewers? We probably beat the Brewers rather than the Dodgers. Sure, strike 3. Beautiful. Okay, so we get Kershaw going. So luckily we left those men on base there and they do not score from that. So Cubs due up, Chris Bryant. We've got Chris Bryant coming up. We've got Rizzo, and then I believe we have Javi Baez following up right after. And Daniel Wells, I'd rather watch Mexican baseball. Geez, you're not having a good day today, are you, Daniel Wells? You're not having you're not having a good day today, are you, my guy? You know, I'm still having a good time. At least we're still watching the Cubbies here. You know, this is just one game of a 162-game season. Yes, look, we're struggling in this one. We didn't struggle in the first game. We didn't struggle in the second game. We didn't struggle in the third game. You know, it's just a bit of perspective. That this is just one game, man. Like, it's all good. It's all good, man. Ashton, your banter's always shithouse. Like, you never turn up and then all you do is just come in here and just talk shit. It's like, brother, like, next time you do it, I'll just hide it. Like, at least contribute. If you're going to give banter, like, come on, man. Your banter's shithouse compared to everybody else's. So we're going to the top of the fourth here. And it's going to be Chris Bryant, Anthony Rizzo, and Hope Byers. Chris Bryant, obviously, good chance for... Like, I keep saying, we're at the top end of our order, this is where we should be doing something, and we're not doing anything. We've got an 0-1 for Chris Bryant. I don't think Rizzo's got anything. Actually, we've only got one hit, and that was Patrick Wisdom. Like, we've only got Patrick Wisdom who's done anything here. OPS is a 1.016. Everyone else has got, sub 850. You know what I'm saying? Like 584 Sogard, Wisdom 10106, Maruznik 804, Peterson 730, Baez 722, Rizzo 769, 789, Contreras with 749, and Bryant 865. So he's the only other one above 850. But like, come on, man. Come on, man. Just give us something to celebrate. Give us something to be excited about. You know what I'm saying? Like, just anything. But if you are new around here, guys, hit that thumbs up button and subscribe if you are new around here. Oh, come on, Chris. Just get on base, man. That's all we need. That's all we need. Malcolm says, Andy Wells, Cubs can come back. Good luck with that one, man, to be honest with you. Look, Cubs can come back. Of course they can. Cubs absolutely can come back, but good luck with it. Seeing Titans lose a 40-0 score, anything can happen. Titans lose a 40-0 score? What? Titans lose a 40-0 score? We've never been up 40-0 and lost. Huh? What the shit? What are you talking about? And as a Warriors fan, hold on a second. Calm down, son. Calm down. Mr. Warriors fan over there talking shit. Hector Santiago was ejected for a glove confiscated after a foreign substance was checked by the umpires for the Mariners. Wow, wait. Each match is played on Thursday. The Cubs game is at 4:10 a.m. Yes, I'll do a baseball game that day, probably Brewers or Reds or Pittsburgh or Cardinals, and we'll talk about that Cubs game. But I won't be streaming live at 4:10 in the morning. No. Footy Fan Girl says, hey, I don't like this type of sport, but I'm here to support. Thank you very much, Footy Fan Girl. Well, it's a good sport once you get it, but if you don't get it, it's very difficult to get into. But once you get it, it's a very fun sport to watch. Because it's a grind, you know? It's a long game, and you really have to appreciate the length of it, whether it's season-wise or whether it's in regards to a specific game of 3 to 4 hours. It's a grind, but it's a great sport once you get into it. KB Jasmine says, 5-game losing streak will be in the rear window after today and be only 3.5 behind the Giants. Absolutely. Absolutely. It was only 4, wasn't it? I thought it was just that 3-game losing streak against the Padres and the sweep, and then obviously the first game of this series. I didn't know it was 5. I thought, oh no, I'm thinking about the fact the Cubs had a 5-game winning streak. No, they had 4-game winning streak against the Dodgers until these last 2-3 games. And Chris Bryant here, that's a swing and a miss. So that's going to be foul. Sorry, that's going to be strike one. 0-1 count. 0-1 count here, leading off Chris Bryant, 866 OPS with a 267 batting average, 15 home runs and 41 RBIs. So 41 pitches thrown so far, and that's well and truly too high there. Well and truly too high there. So 1-1 count. Beautiful day there in LA. Can't wait to get back to Wrigley though. Wrigley, I believe our next game is in July, 6th of July, something against the Reds. So 1-1 count, and Chris will swing and he will miss. That was really, really weird. That swing was really, really, really weird. I really hope we lose this by either more than 6-0 or whatnot, because I want to at least give up a couple more runs, because right now, that's frustrating me that we get up those 6 runs in that second inning, especially when it should have only been 4. Strikeout for Chris Bryant. It should have only been 4, because Hope Byers made the error, which kept Mookie Betts on base, and then Cody Bellinger hit the home run. So it's very frustrating to see that we're losing 6-0, when realistically, it should only be 4-0, and realistically, we walked the bases, we walked everyone on base, and then let the grand slam go. KB Chessman says, lost last game before Padres, then first Cubs, so there you go. There you go. Malcolm says, I'm here because I like all sports like Blaze. Yeah, good on you, mate. We love our sports, son. We love our sports, and if anyone's based in Sydney, trust me, there's not much else to do besides watch the BKR Sports stream right now. Swing and a miss from Anthony Rizzo. So that'll be a 0-1 count, 45 pitches thrown. 0-1 count here. So 12 misses on 16 swings versus the sliders. Clayton Kershaw. Geez, not too bad. He's a very good slider pitcher. He's probably the best sliding pitcher in baseball. And that's going to be hit, but that'll be foul. So 0-2 count here, going through pretty quickly. At least the Cubs are going through their lineup very quickly. So this game won't go for 6 hours, because the Dodgers are obviously having their at-bats for about, half an hour to 45 minutes, because they're getting so many on bases. So at least the Cubs are going through 1, 2, 3, and then we move out. And we move on. So it kind of makes it even. It brings it back down to a 3-hour game, and that's going to be a foul. So that'll stay at a 0-2 count. Daniel Wells says gave those points away for free. Those 2 runs we gave away for free, and yeah, the walks we gave away. I guess all 6 of those runs we gave away for free. I guess you could argue, yeah. His friend said I like all sports, but I don't really understand what's going on right now. I only know what an error and a home run and the bases. Well, that's all you really need to know, man. They're going to get hit. And that's going to be ball. So 1 and 2 count here to Anthony Rizzo. That's all you really need to know. Like you'll pick it up as long as you know the basics of baseball. You'll pick it up pretty easily, like to a point. Like I'm still learning. I've been following the sport for about 4 years now, but in the same sense, I'm still learning. But in the same sense, all you need to know is the basics, and then you can teach yourself pretty much. And that's going to be straight down to first base, and he is gone. He is gone. So 1 and 2 count into a gone ski. So 2 outs here, no one on base. Only the 1 hit in the game so far for the Cubbies. Only the 1 hit. This is just a slaughterfest right now. Malcolm says that's all you need to know: home runs and bases. Well, look, to a point, like to an extent, that's all you realistically need to know to start to understand this sport. Is what I'm saying. You don't need to know that, and that's it. I'm saying that that's a good way to start to understand this sport: home runs, bases, stealing bases, ball strikes, pretty much. You know what I'm saying? Like on the real basic. Oh, Harvey Byers, that's gone deep. That's gone. It's 6-1. All right. Harvey Byers hits a home run at 6-1. All right. All right, baby. I feel it. 18th home run for Harvey Byers this year. I feel it. I'm feeling it. 18th home run for Harvey Byers this year. Ooh. Now we're talking. 5 runs in it. Can we come back? 5 runs in it. It's making me feel a bit positive now. Get a bit of a titty dance going. Ooh, get the dance going. Here we go. So Harvey Byers crushes that right center field. So good night. Kiss it goodbye. Yes, gee whiz, what a smackaroono. We did get one. Malcolm says, come back as real Cubs. Come on, baby, come back. He's coming, son. Lego. So Harvey Byers gets our second hit of the game, and it will be a run. So 6-1 is the score. And now we have Jock Peterson coming up here, and he's going to hit it, and it's going to be a foul. It's French's comeback is on. Absolutely. See, believe in the team. All you need is that bit of positivity. All you need is that bit of mental positivity to get the game back going again. You just get the game back going again, because right now it's 6-1, down by 5, but realistically only should be down 4-1. So Jock Peterson here, 0-1 with a strikeout. Can he hit a back-to-back home run? Come on, baby. Come on, Jockey. And oh, that's a good hit. That's a double. He's gonna get a double, Jock Peterson. Rally. Come on, let's go, baby. Come on, Jockey Peterson. That's a double. And we're going to have a man on second. All right. Now we're talking. So 6-1 is the score to the Dodgers, but Harvey Byers home run. Man on second now is Jockey Peterson. And now we have Marisnik coming up here. If he can get a nice little cheeky run here, make it a 4-run game. Ooh, cheeky. It's getting cheeky at this point. It is getting cheeky at this point. So we just need this to be the inning that we can get back into the game. It's not going to be the inning that we take the lead. It's going to be the inning that we need to get back into the game. It's French's up the Cubbies. Alrighty, well, here we go. Cubbies coming back. First to home, 28 seconds. Oh, jeez. Gee whiz. So 2 outs here. Man on second is Jakey Marisnik at the plate. Jock Peterson at the second base. Come on, Jake Marisnik. All we need is a hit and we get another run. Ooh, strike one. KB Chessman says maybe a little tired from striking out so many Cubs. He may be a little tired, but then again, if he was tired, well, then that would be an issue because considering we just hit a run and we have a potential of driving in another run here, a home run Jake Marisnik right now would make it a 3-run ball game, and you'd be starting to get a bit nervous. You would. But we need Jake Marisnik to do something right now, and that's going to be strike 2. So that's not... Frenchie says we got some momentum. We need to hit this to get some momentum. I guess we do have the momentum, but in the same sense, we need Jake Marisnik to do something here. He's got a 247 batting average, 4 home runs, 16 RBIs. I would love for Marisnik to get on base, and then we have Patrick Wisdom. Patrick Wisdom coming up next would be absolutely fantastic for the Cubbies with a man on first and a man on second. And too low, and he's gone. I don't know why he swung at that. That was never going inside the zone. So that'll be strikeout. So unfortunately, we do get the 1 run. We do get the 1 run there, which is Harvey Byers with a nice little solo home run. He's hit 2 solo home runs in this series so far. We do move into the bottom of the 4th, and the game is obviously 6-1, but in the same sense, 5-3 in regards to hits. So hitting-wise, we're in a very similar situation, but in regards to score-wise, obviously, that Grand Slam killed us. Daniel Wells says, come on, Jake, really come on. He shouldn't have been swinging at that. They shouldn't have been swinging. That was well and truly too low there. But guys, we're on 34 light site right now. Let's see if we can get one more light hit 35. Boom, smack the thumbs up button. And obviously subscribe if you are new around here. We are into the, we're going into the bottom of the fourth right now. Let's go have a look at what other scores were like. We're going to have a see about the other scores. The Blue Jays beat the Orioles 5-2. Braves beat the Reds 4-0. The Nationals beat the Marlins 5-1. Angels beat the Rays 6-4. Red Sox beat the Yankees 9-2. They sweeping them again. Tigers beat the Astros 2-1. Phillies beat the Mets 4-2. Brewers, the Brewers beat the Rockies 5-0. Twins beat the Indians 8-2. The Pirates, again, beat the Cardinals. Gee whiz, 7-2. The Rangers beat the Royals 4-1. The Athletics beat the Giants 6-2. The Padres beat the Diamondbacks 5-4. And the White Sox beat the Mariners 7-5. Malcolm says, Blaze, you also like the Chicago Bulls. Is it just the coincidence or you have a link to Chicago? The only reason I support the Bulls is basically because of when I went to Chicago, yeah. It's not because of any bandwagoning reasons or any 90s Michael Jordan shit. Like, I don't even really care too much about that. That wasn't my time. No, I get around the Chicago Bulls because I love the city of Chicago. And I'm proud of the city of Chicago. Nothing else besides that. You know, it's just, I just like them because of that. But they're a shithouse. They're not good. They are not good. Blue Sports says, go Chicago. Exactly right, mate. Give me 1 second, you guys. Alrighty, we are back. So I've got a really blocked nose right now. Really, it's crazy. Absolutely crazy. But I'm confident-ish that we can at least get another run in this game. I'm confident that we cannot get embarrassed in this game after that home run to Harvey Byers, because at least it shows that we do have the ability to still hit. It does show that we still have the ability to go deep if we want to. Despite we're going up against a really good pitcher in Clayton Kershaw, we do have the pitcher to go the potential to go deep if we do have the right swing going. You know, some pitchers don't allow you to get anything. Just 1 second here. What's going on? Is it muted from? It's muted for me. Oh no, it's back on. Oh, they just must have been messing up there. You know, we do have the potential to go deep, so it gives me a bit more confidence. KB Chessman says, I predict Kershaw will get some rest as the Dodgers get the runs back. Here comes the top of the lineup. Here comes the top of the lineup. Is Alzolay still pitching? No. Tommy Nance is coming in here. So the Cubs have got the best bullpen in baseball. Literally, statistically, the best bullpen in baseball. So hopefully we can maintain some low scores here. Hopefully Tommy Nance can get through this next inning, get through the top of the lineup. We can move through. We get Patrick Wisdom to come up, who's a very good hitter for a rookie, you know. Hopefully something can happen here. But Tommy Nance will go high, and that will be a ball. So 1-0 count here. Daddy Wells says, if you come to Chicago, no lockdown. Man, I need to grow my baseball audience before I come back to Chicago. I need to grow my baseball audience before I come back to Chicago. Obviously, we're just getting started again with Cubbies every single day. But, yeah, I need to grow my audience before I come over to Chicago. So that's going to be ball number 1. Sorry, yeah, ball 1. No, ball 2, sorry. 2-0 count. 2-0 count from from Tommy Nance to Mookie Betts. Danny Wells says, yes, I am. Not too far from Wrigley Field. Bloody get around Wrigleyville. When I was staying there, I was staying a long way away from Wrigley Field. I was traveling a long way to get there, and that's a strike one. So 2-1 count here. Midwest Sports says Rizzo is out of the game, by the way. Hopefully it's not his back. Oh, damn it. Damn it. So who's coming in? Who came in for Riz? Who came in for the Riz? That sucks. I didn't even hear that. Let's have a look. Does it have it? Has it got it on here? Oh, Alcantara. Okay, so Alcantara's come in here. Ah, man, that sucks. That sucks. So Alcantara, not saying Alcantara's bad, I'm just saying that sucks that obviously the Riz is gone and we've had to get rid of him. Hopefully he's okay. But Mookie Betts here at the plate, 3-1 count. Please don't let our base runner get on base with no outs. Boom, boom, with no outs. Boom, boom. Midwest Sports, why weren't you answering my question before about what your thoughts of Alzolay are? So 1-6. 1-6 is the score. 3-1 is the balls to strikes. Mookie Betts in the air. Foul. 3-2 count. So bottom of the fourth here. But Betts is 0-2 for today. 0-2. He's not had a good series. He just hasn't. He hasn't had a good series. But with Mookie Betts, Cody Bellinger, and Justin Turner coming up, you're always going to look scared. You're always going to look at it and you're going to be like, well, shit, man. Midwest wants the Patrick Wisdom in first base. No, I was assuming that part. Yeah. I was assuming that part. Malcolm says, I'd have loved to see a Bulls game in the 90s. Strike 3. Wah, gee, mama. That's a nice strikeout. So Mookie Betts is gone. Gone. KB Chessman says, my first major baseball game was Dodgers vs Cubs at Wrigley Field. Last game by Fergie Jenkins. Wow, my final, my first baseball game was actually White Sox at Guaranteed Rate Field. White Sox versus Mariners at Guaranteed Rate. It is a vlog. You guys know this. I support the White Sox at that game, and you guys know my entire history of baseball because it's been documented the whole time. So 6-1 is the scoreline here. No one on base. 1 out. Cody Bellinger at the plate. And that's going to be good. Really good curveball there. Really good curveball. Midwest Sports Good left. I had to do something on Twitter. Fair enough, mate. Well, now I'll ask you. You said Alzolay is a rookie and that we should chill. That was before the Grand Slam. And then that was before the 2-run home run. So now I want to ask you if we should still chill. Swing and miss. That's a good curveball again. 0-2 count here. 0-2 count here to Cody Bellinger. Tommy Nance coming in really strongly here. 3.88 ERA, though, is not exactly fantastic. KB Chessman says, I could see Comiskey Park from my apartment when I lived with my parents. Yeah, good stuff. So 0-2 count here. 1 out, no one on base. So that's going to be ground out, easy ground out, and beautiful. Patrick Wisdom will grab him down, and that is gone. So 2 outs here. And now Justin Turner will come up to the plate. I'm just glad we didn't play and we didn't have to face Trevor Bauer on this trip because Trevor Bauer always kills us. He just does. He always gets us done. He always smacks us and he always doesn't allow us to get any hits. The old Trevor Bauer when he was at the Reds. Daniel Wells says I could see Wrigley Field from where I was living with my dad and my brother. When I go to Chicago, when I move to Chicago, I will definitely be around that area. Absolutely, it's an expensive area though. It's very expensive. I wouldn't even necessarily say my downtown area, but like. Wrigleyville can be very expensive, especially during baseball season. So 2 outs here, bottom of the 4th, and that's going to be strike 1. Midwest Sports, I don't know what to say. I know, mate. I know. If you go back and have a look at my reaction to that Alzolay Grand Slam, I didn't have much to say. Because we all knew it was coming. So 0-1 count here to Justin Turner. And that's a bad pitch. Holy shitterino. So 1-1 count here. 11 pitches thrown from Tommy Nance so far. Really good. Really good so far in this game, though. Really good through his 0.2 innings pitched. He's been very good through his first two at-bats. Alrighty, so Justin Turner here. Up in the air. Foul. 1-2 count. 1-2 count. Come on, the Gubbies. Come on, the Gubby. Come on, the Gubbies. Come on, the Gubbies. Matt Beattie on deck and then Chris Taylor in the hole. I think if we can get through Justin Turner right now and then we can try and get a run or two on the board, we definitely could be back in this game. But obviously we need to get a run or two in this game. And that's going to be a hit, Justin Turner, and that's going to be a double, I would assume. Maybe a single, and he will go for a double, and he will get a double. So 2 out double there. Malcolm says, try being from New Zealand. None of these big USA baseball stadiums are relatable. Dude, Australia, we don't have any baseball stadiums like this. You go into, like I tell you, like my first game, I went to, so that's a double there for Justin Turner. I went to my first game, and I'd never experienced a baseball stadium before. So, I went to Comiskey Park, or Guaranteed Rate Field, and I walked in, it was just incredible. I walk in and just the feeling, it's just awesome as you are on the top stand. I wasn't even down low, I was up high. And I walk out and it's just ridiculously amazing. But then you go to Wrigley Field, it's not a massive stadium. It's not a massive stadium. It's a cultural stadium. It's a historical stadium. It's unbelievable. But you walk in there and that place changes you, man. Just the way that the grass glistens from the sun on a beautiful sunny day in Chicago. Oh my goodness me. Like, it's just incredible. Wrigley Field is a lot more relatable for New Zealanders, I guess, because it is one of those smaller stadiums. And Australia as well. We have big stadiums in Australia. We do have obviously ANZ Stadium, and we do have Suncorp and stuff like that. But and the MCG. But baseball's not like that. Baseball is like a lot of the stadiums are actually quite smaller, like Wrigley Field. Well, some stadiums are massive. You do get some huge stadiums like Yankee Park, and Dodger Stadium's not huge, I guess. But that's going to be balls. So that's 2-0 count here to Beattie. Aiden Hammond says, it's not looking good for the Cubbies. Hopefully they get a big comeback. Well, we were down 6-0 and now it's 6-1. So at least Cubby Byes hit a home run to kind of bring us relatively a little bit of hope. But yeah, we're not looking the goods so far. We're not looking the goods right now. Trinity Water says, what sport is this? This is baseball. Chicago Cubbies and the Los Angeles Dodgers So 2 outs here, man on second, 2-0 count, and that's going to be hit down the line, and that's going to be out. Beautiful. Straight down the line, and he is gone. Beautiful. So, stays at 6-1 here, 6-3 in favour of hits to the Dodgers, but at least the Cubbies were able to keep him without getting any runs there. You know, we have kept him out of runs since that second, and that's why that second is so frustrating. That's why that second is so damn well frustrating, because realistically, 2 of those runs came off a Hubby Buyer's error, and also 3 runs came off off walking the bases for a grand slam. Gee whiz. So that is the end of the fourth, guys. Hit that thumbs up button if you haven't already, and subscribe if you are new around here. Don't forget BKR clips as well for the clips every single day, 2 times an annual day. I do think I forgot to put the one up at 10 a.m. this morning, so we'll make up for that later on. But yeah, look, I'll take it right now. I'll take it. Yeah, we are still struggling. We go into the top of the 5th. We are still struggling, but I'll take anything that we can possibly get. If we can just get a couple of hits here, we're only down 6-3 in regards to hits. So we get Patrick Wisdom on base. He's 1 for 2 in today's game. Sorry, I think he's 1 for 1. He's 1 for 1. Yeah, he's 1 for 1. So this will be a second of that. If we get 2 for 2, that'd be awesome. And then we can try and see, because obviously Sogard would come up, and I would assume that Nance will stay in for a little bit. So Nance will more than likely be used in that pitcher spot. But then we get back to Contreras, and hopefully something can happen. Rebecca says, "Can I listen if I'm a Dodger fan?" Rebecca, you can listen all you like. We have plenty of Dodgers fans. KP Chessman, buddy, you know, we got a heap of Dodgers fans here. We got a heap of Dodgers fans here. But no, go for it. As long as you, buddy, you don't mind a Cubbies fan talking a bit of smack and having a bit of fun. But you know, we love our baseball here. It's Freddie says, "I was supposed to go to Chicago last year, but I decided to cancel because of the virus." Well, man, I tell you what, Chicago is just beautiful. It is just absolutely amazing. It's too cold in winter. It is. It's shithouse cold in winter. But in regards to like a summer's day, gee whiz, you don't get much better than being at that fountain. You know, the fountain in Chicago on a summer's day, or regularly filled with a nice beer in your hand, a nice little hot dog. Oh my goodness me. Oh my goodness me. Daniel Wells says, "Just don't talk too much trash." No, you can talk as much trash as you like. You see the Australians. If you see Australian streams that we do, because obviously I'm Australian, so you see the rugby league streams that we do, and all those streams you do. If you think that the trash that gets thrown around in American streams is so different to the trash that gets thrown around in Australian streams, like Australian streams, people go at each other. They go at me, and they go at each other, and it's all good fun. But obviously, baseball's a little bit different. No, you can throw as much trash as you like, as long as you don't say the Cubs are shithouse, but they kind of are right now in this game. So 1-0 count here to Patrick Wisdom. Come on, all we need is a run. All we need is some bloody run, get us back into it. 4 runs down, you know. That's like moving and grooving. You know, been moving and grooving, getting along. It's Frenchie. Oh, swing and a miss. So 1-1 count here. It's Frenchie says, "Yeah, it's a nice place. I've been there like 2 times. It's beautiful." It is beautiful. Rebecca says, "No, I actually used to live in Chicago on the north side. Oh, good stuff." Well, you know what I'm talking about then, and how beautiful Chicago can be. So 1-1 count here, and swing and foul. So there'll be a 1-2 count here, unfortunately. Midwest Sports says Albert Pujols is in at first base for the Dodgers. Alrighty. Well, we've both gotten rid of our first baseman then. Rizzo obviously went out, and now they're bringing in a bit of Albert Pujols. So Patrick Wisdom with a 1 for 1, 1.016 OPS, 275 batting average, 10 home runs, and 14 RBIs. And, oh, that's too low. That's well and truly too low there. So 2-2. Come on, Wisdom. Get on base here. Get on base. You know, Sogard comes up. He gets a little bit of a hit around. He gets a little bit of a cheeky schmackarooner. Let's get something going here. Rachy Rach says, "Hello from Southern California. Inland Empire. Good on you. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're having a good time." Obviously, you're a Dodgers fan, I'm assuming. But how's it in California right now? Looks like it's a beautiful day. Swing and miss from Wisdom. It's not a beautiful day for Cubbies fans, because we are not looking at the goods right now. Padres had a nice little win today. Who else? The Angels, I don't think they had a win today. I don't think the Angels had a win today. So, Southern California. How did the Angels go? The Angels did win. So, buddy, you could do the trifecta of LA-based teams, Southern California teams. Could do the trifecta if they can hold out here. It says, "When is our next Cubbies home game?" I think July 7th against the Reds. I could be wrong. I think July 6th or 7th against the Reds. And strike 1. So 0-1 count there to Eric Sogard. Now, Sogard's got a 5.84 OPS, 239 batting average, 1 home run, and 10 RBIs. KB Chessman said another 10 strikeout performance for Kershaw. Absolutely. And considering that we obviously had 12 strikeouts against us yesterday with the Urias. It's not great that we're now giving up Kershaw with another 10. You know what I'm saying? Another 10. Actually, what is he on? He's not on 10, is he? Is he on 10 already? Is he on 10 already? So 1-1 count here and swing, and that will be probably caught out. Yeah, that will be caught. So that will be 2 outs here, unfortunately. 2 outs here for the Cubbies. Who was he? How many he got? He has got 10. You are right. Yeah, bingo. Yeah, Kershaw does have 10. Midway Sports says July 6th versus the Phillies at Wrigley Field. Oh, I was wrong. So against the Phillies. We should win that. We should be winning that. Wrigley Field, we're very good. So if you don't know the Cubbies and you're a Dodgers fan, you don't really know how the Cubs are going outside of this series, we're never usually good away from home. On the road, we usually struggle. And that's why getting that no-hitter, the combined no-hitter against the Dodgers in Game 1, that's why that was massive for us, because that's strike 1 for Kershaw against Tommy Nance here. I think it's Tommy Nance up on the plate. It is Tommy Nance. That's why that was so massive, because we struggle away from home on the road. That's strike 2, so 0-2 counted Tommy Nance. But yeah, obviously we're struggling again, but we're really good at home. I think we're 16-22 on the road, and we're very whatever the other. I can't think of what we are at home, but we have a positive record. Oh, that's strike 3. Tommy Nance, 1, 2, 3, gone. Gee whiz. Gee whiz. That is ridiculous. That is ridiculous. He's gone. That's 11 strikeouts there for Kershaw, and Kershaw could honestly have a 15-plus strikeouts in this game if he keeps going here. Danny Wells says, Wrigleyville, Kimball, near Albany Park, Old Navy Park, West Rogers. There you go. A number of neighbourhoods I lived on the north side. Gee whiz. Rebecca says, you swept us at Wrigley. I did. We did. I did. We did sweep you guys at Wrigley, obviously. Like I said, we are very good at home. We are very good at Wrigley Field. But unfortunately, on the road, we just really, really struggle. And we have struggled in the last couple of games. Obviously, Game 2 and Game 3 were very 50-50 ties. It was 2-2 in both games until the 8th and the 9th inning, respectively. Then obviously Cody Bellinger hit the home run yesterday that I called in the 5th inning, the walk-off home run in the bottom of the 9th. And then obviously in that Game 2, it was a bit of a blowout there with AJ Pollock hitting a 2-run home run and then a couple of extra runs being added on in that inning. So, look, the first game was fantastic for us. Second game was still pretty even. We came back from 2-0 down, and the third game we came back from 2-0 down as well. But yeah, this game, unfortunately, I can't see us coming back from 6-0 down. We made it 6-1, but I can't see us come back from 6-0 down. Midway Sports needs a pitcher. No, I know. No, I'm aware. I'm not having a crack at Tommy Nance there, mate. I'm not having a crack at Tommy Nance for going 1, 2, 3. But we do obviously move into the top end of our lineup in the next inning. So, we need to start doing something with Contreras, Bryant, and then we have Alcantara, who will be our next at-bats. Now, Alcantara, if he does not get a hit here, he will go below the 200. So, not look at the goods. Not look at the goods. Oh, look at the goods. But guys, we got... sorry, guys. I've got a really blocked nose here today. Really, really blocked nose. It's really cold here in Sydney. We are in lockdown as well right now. So, gee whiz, I may even have the virus at this point. Not even too sure. But yeah, looking towards that Phillies game. Phillies at home, but we obviously do play the Brewers. I think we do play... Let me have a look. Who's our lineup? Who are we playing up in the next couple of games? I know the Dodgers play the Giants in the next 2-game series for them. But I'm not too sure who... So we have the Brewers at Miller Park, or whatever family field you want to call it, American Family Field. Oh, wow, we have 5 All-Star Game ballot finalists, apparently, the Cubbies. I would assume that's probably Chris Bryant, Contreras, Rizzo, maybe, I guess, Javi Baez, and... Who would be the other one? Who would be the other one? So our next couple of games, Brewers, and then Reds. Yeah, okay, so we were playing the Reds, but it is in Cincinnati, and then we play the Phillies. That's right. A 4-game series against the Phillies too, and then against the Cardinals. Ooh, against the Cardinals. I'm looking forward to that one. Paddy G says, good morning, my friend. Hello, champion. How are we doing? You getting around some baseball today to make up for last night's pitiful performance by the Maroons. But unfortunately, my team is not making up for that performance because they are down 6-1 right now. And they were down 6-0 after the 2 innings. So, in a bit of a situation. A shit situation. Not a situation, a shit situation. A shit situation. Huh? You like it? Well, there you go. She's very attractive. Lachlan Spearing says, I'm back. Welcome back, Lachlan. Rebecca says, cool, Daniel. I also lived in Lincoln Square for a bit at one point and on the south side for a bit. I love Chicago. Chicago's amazing. So Alcantara's into second base with Patrick Wisdom at first base. Sogard goes into third, and Nance obviously is the pitcher who came in for Alzolay. Nothing changes on the outfield besides obviously Bryant in right field. Bryant in right field. Okay, Chris Bryant's in right field right now. Okay. Josh Money says, good morning, Blaze. Good morning, Champiano. How we doing? It's 10:46 a.m. here, so we are moving towards that midday. But right now, we're just kind of trying to move on towards the end of this game because we are not looking at the goods. Not a goods. Not a goods here. So 834 OPS, 263 batting average, 10 home runs, and 37 RBIs. And that's going to be ball. So 1-1 count there. Midwest Sports says Anthony Rizzo, Jock Peterson. Okay, Jock Peterson's there. Wilson Contreras, happy by. So I got everyone right. It's just not Jock Peterson that I forgot to say. A little water. So 1-1 count here. Chris Taylor has had a good couple of hits. He's one of the better batting averages in the team. He has got one of the better batting averages in one of the team, and that's out. No, well, yes, beautiful. So we will just get him there. Sogard will throw it across. There. Thank God, that was close. That was very close. Very cold in there. So he bare hands it, picks it up, throws him out at first. It was very close. Oh, that's tough. That's tight. He could be safe. I think he's gone. It's literally an inch away. Oh, yeah, no, he's gone. Yana Maverick says, hello, mate. How are we? I don't know. Feeling a little bit under the weather, to be honest with you, mate. Got a real blocked nose. I think he's safe. No, he is safe. The Dodger, he's safe. He is safe. It was a good play by Sogard, but unfortunately, Chris Taylor will get in there before the ball gets into the glove. It's absolutely safe here. Yep. It is absolutely safe. So Gavin Lux will come up here, and there'll be no one out, obviously. 1 like away from 40, by the way, guys. 1 like away from 40. Hit that thumbs up button if you haven't already. That sucks. We need that kind of luck going towards us. We need that kind of luck for us right now, considering we are down so heavily. But so that means we're 2.5 games behind the Brewers now. They're 45 and 33. We're 42 and 35. Lachlan Spears says, how about the restrictions in New South Wales? I know, mate. I'm in Sydney. I can't leave my house. That's why it's good that I do streams, because I can just sit here and stream all day. Josh Manning says, Cubs need to come back. Well, right now, they've just called that as safe, so he will not be out. So there's still no outs here in the inning for the Dodgers, and they got men on first. So double play ball is on. They do have Gavin Lux coming up here. But yeah, he's definitely safe there. He was definitely safe. Definitely safe. So man on first here, no outs, bottom of the fifth. 46 and 31 record for the Dodgers. They'll be happy with that one, but they are still trying to chase down those Giants who did lose today. Rebecca says, where are you in Australia? I'm in Sydney. I'm from the Gold Coast, but I'm in Sydney right now. I'm stuck in Sydney because I can't get home because we are currently in restrictions. Trying to get home to the Gold Coast, but we're locked down for the next 2 weeks in Sydney. We're locked down for the next 2 weeks here in Sydney, so plenty of baseball streams, plenty of streams coming up. 1-0 count here, man on first. By the way, guys, if you haven't subscribed yet, go down there, hit that subscribe button. We stream baseball every day, and obviously smack the thumbs up button. But man on first, no outs, bottom of the fifth. Come on, just get him out and swing and miss. 1-1 count. 95 mile per hour fastball, edge of the zone. That was nice. That was a nice fastball there. That was a difficult one to get. Gavin Lux with a single walk and a run, 678 OPS, 232 batting average, 6 home runs, and 32 RBIs. It is a very, very chilly day here in Sydney right now. 21 pitches thrown for Nance. I haven't minded Nance so far though. He's been pretty good, and that's gonna be double play. Surely double play. Oh no, safe. So we got him out at second. At least, and then can't turn the double play. Lux was a very good runner there. But obviously he gets safe, and we do get him in at second. So 1 out here, man on first. Rebecca says, how cold is the city? Not your kind of cold. It's not America kind of cold. It's probably legit like 10 degrees Celsius, something like that. Actually, what is it? Weather in Sydney. I'll tell you right now. It's not you won't find it cold. But for us at the moment, it's definitely chilly. Yeah, it's only it's 13 degrees for us, which is pretty cold. 13 degrees right now. It feels colder though. It definitely feels colder. And that's strike one. When I was in Chicago, it was -40, so I know the difference. That's what I'm saying. It's not cold for you guys. So Zach McKinstry here, 2 for 2 with a grand slam and a single. 77 OPS with a 268 batting average. For a nice little rookie. He's a nice little rookie here. Got that grand slam in that second inning. A grand slam. By the way, guys, 13, I'm talking about Celsius, not in Fahrenheit. So swing miss, so 0-2 count. If you're American, obviously you guys go by Fahrenheit, we go by Celsius. degrees Celsius. So that's, trust me, it's not bad for you guys. Rebecca said it's so hot in the US, heat spells now. Yeah, well, it's summer for you guys. That was Chicago wind chills, absolutely ridiculous. You go have a look. That's strike 3. So you're going to country. You go have a look at my, I think it was Cubs and Diamondbacks vlog when I vlogged the game at Wrigley Field. I went to the game and I think it was Diamondbacks. It could be somebody else. But you go to that game, you go and watch that vlog. I was freezing. I think it was like -10 Celsius. I think it was something like that. Or -5, and it was just a wind chill, made like -20. It was ridiculous. It was stupid. It was actually, should have been illegal. It should have been illegal. It should have been. It should have been illegal to host that game. It was so cold at Wrigley because it's so close to the lake, obviously. But that's strike 1. So man on first here, 2 outs. It was a lead off, but now it's 2 outs with a man on first and an 0-1 count here to Austin Barnes. Josh Manning says, I'm in Coffs Harbour and it's freezing. I'm like wearing 2 jackets, 2 layers of socks and gloves with a beanie. Well, you guys it'd be even colder in Coffs Harbour than it is here in Sydney. So 0-1 count and that's ball. So 1-1 count here. It's just why you always bending down. Blow my nose, bro. I'm gonna really block nose right now. I'm bending down just to blow my nose because I don't want to. I don't want to just have nose dribbling down on stream, mate. Put it that way. Midwest Sports says got to go to Chicago in early April. Mate, can't wait. That'd be good. Oh wait, are you saying? I thought you were saying you're going to Chicago in early April. I was there in early April, mate. That was when I was there, mate. That was when I was there. That's the thing. It was still freezing. It was still freezing, mate. This is the time I was talking about, mate. This isn't me. This isn't Buddy talking about like, oh yeah, that was the beautiful time. Like Pittsburgh against Pittsburgh Pirates first game, unbelievable, brilliant. 3 weeks later, I want to kill myself in the stadium. It's freezing. So 1 and 2 count here, and up in the air, foul. So still say a 1 and 2 count. Who comes up here for the Cubs? Oh, wait, that'll be Contreras. Contreras would be coming up here, so our lead off hitter will be coming out here in this top of the 6th. So Austin Barnes at the bat right now. Kershaw will be in next. He's on 10 strikeouts right now, 11 strikeouts right now. So I wonder if he can hit that 15. Honestly, he could probably hit 15 if he lasts, because he's only gone through, like, I think 60 pitches or something like that. And they're going to try and steal, and he's going to steal. He's going to steal, and he's going to get it. Yep. So it's a 2 and 2 count here, and that's a solo base, and that is a ball, my friend. But he got to go to Chicago in April. My goodness me, that place early April, ridiculous, ridiculous. I think it was the Cubs Diamondbacks. You should see. I was like literally cuddling up. I had a jumper on. I had 300 jackets on. It was freezing. Josh Manning says, is Jason or Zach Davey playing? This is Tommy Nance right now. It was Abbott Alzolay as the pitcher. Zach Davies pitched the game 1. He will not pitch again this series. In baseball, man, they have a lot of rest. They have days rest. There's a rotation. So that's a ball, and that's going to be 3-2. Oh, my God. You didn't let him steal. Oh, my God. Contreras, that was lazy. No. That didn't get away from Contreras. That was lazy. That was lazy from Contreras. That was lazy from Contreras to let that one go through. There's no way you can say that got away from him. That was just simply lazy. It's not really that wild, though. He's looking for it, but, like, come on, man. There's no way that he had any urgency to get that ball. So, full count here to Austin Barnes. Full count here to Austin Barnes. Come on, Tommy Nance. Strike him out right now. 3-2 count, and that's strike 3. Beautiful. That's a brilliant curveball there. Brilliant curveball there. So Contreras will come up here. Chris Bryant and Sergio Alcantara will be coming up here for the Cubbies. 0-2, 0-2, and 200. Obviously, he's coming in here for Rizzo. Unfortunately, Alcantara, because I think the Riz must be injured of some sort, which sucks. But yeah, it's a big series coming up here against the Brewers. Very big series coming up against the Brewers tomorrow, all the way through till Thursday or Wednesday for you guys in America. Midwest Sports says Zach Davies will pitch against the Reds most likely. Yeah, absolutely. That's still a while away. That's 3rd of July, 4th of July, and the 5th or 2nd, 3rd, and 4th for you guys in America. We'll probably miss 2 of those games, so we'll miss the 3rd Brewers game. I will stream a game later on that day. Actually, I should just have a look here. Let's go have a look at the MLB for Thursday or Wednesday for you guys, because I won't be doing a 4:10 a.m. game streaming. Let me have a look. let me have a look what's on Thursday. As we're just waiting here for the top of the 6th inning. Top of the 6th. Okay, so tomorrow, Wednesday, Thursday, who plays? So Cardinals Diamondbacks is at, oh, geez. Oh, wow, I'm going to have to do a game that's not National League Central. I'm going to have to do a game that's not National League Central. Jeez. Yeah, because all those games are on early. Spewing. Okay, well, I'll figure that out later. Let me know what you're thinking about the rest of the game, guys. Do you think the Dodgers, will win by more, or do you think this will kind of be how it finishes up, or do you think the Cubs can come back a little bit? Do you think the Cubs can come back a little bit here? I don't think so. I think that realistically this is probably going to be a similar scoreline to what it ends up because the bullpen's very good for the Cubs. And I just don't see us giving up a great deal of runs outside of this one. We have been allowing a couple of hits. The thing is, it's just so frustrating how you give up 6 runs in one inning and that's why you lose. You know, we might even only give up 6 runs the entire game. We may dead set only give up 6 runs the entire game. I'm looking forward to seeing Guerrero Jr. in that All-Star. That'll be a good one. Looking forward to seeing Guerrero Jr. in that All-Star. Be massive. And the Home Run Derby. Gee whiz. Do you want us to stream the Home Run Derby? We'll see. Should we do the Home Run Derby or just that big one? Just the All-Star game. Alrighty, so here we go. Top of the 6th here. The Cubs have to start getting some runs. Have to start getting some hits. And have to start getting some points on the board. Because right now it is... I can't believe Shohei Ohtani, one of the best pitchers of baseball, is in the Home Run Derby. It's ridiculous. It's stupid. It's ridiculous. So Albert Pujols will come in here first base. Albert Pujols comes first base. Alrighty. Very good hit, Albert Pujols. I think he's how many home runs away from 700? So Contreras will get struck one there. So 0-1 count, 86 mile per hour. Slider. KB Chessman says Dodgers will win, in my honest opinion. No, fair enough. You'd have to assume so. Anyway, Sports says at least we have an off day on Thursday. Yeah, absolutely. And strike 2. So 0-2 count here, and that was a really slow curveball there. 71 mile per hour curveball. Wowee. So 68 pitches thrown. He's not even at 70 pitches yet through the 6th, and they're at 6-1. Like, that's a 1-2 count. That's a good pitch count. That's a good pitch count here for Kershaw because he'll go through the 100 if he wanted to. If he wanted to, he could go through the 100. 15 misses on 22 swings versus sliders. He's been catching out those Cubbies today. We're only 4 games off him, to be completely fair. We're only 4 games off him. Contreras 0-2 in today's game and swing foul. So we'll stay at 1-2 count here. To Contreras. Rebecca says, I think he is 6'7" or 6'37" or something. What's this for? Brandon Schutz says, I'm here, how are you? I'm struggling, man. Cubby's not looking good. They're not looking good, mate. Midwest Sports says, Ohtani is going to win the Home Run Derby by a mile. Buddy, how good is he, that? How good is he? So 1-2 count, swing Contreras, and should be out here. Easy throw. Whoa, he kind of struggled with the throw there. Pujols had to go down, but it will be out at first. KB Chessman says, you know what would be funny is when you duck down and then come up with white powder on your nose. Yeah, mate. No, buddy. No, it's not that. It's just me obviously trying to blow my nose. So Clayton Kershaw, 11 strikeouts. Tied for season high. All on breaking balls. Tied most by pitcher this season. All on breaking balls. Gee whiz. There you go. Oh, Pujols home run. Oh, there you go. So he's 673 or 637. Oh, it might be a hit here. No, good play there by the Dodgers. Damn it. Good play by the Dodgers. So that's going to be 2 outs here, and Chris Bryant goes straight away, and this is just looking ridiculous for the Cubs. Rebecca says, sorry about that. Pujols, 637 or 673 home runs before 700. Yeah, I think he's 673. I think he's only 27 away, because we'll talk about it in Game 1 or Game 2. I think we'll talk about Game 1. And I think he is within 30. Midwest Sports says at least this game's going fast. Yeah, I know. At least the Cubs are just kind of going through it. Because if it wasn't for the Cubs, trust me, the Dodgers have been really delaying these innings because they've been getting so many on bases. They're getting a lot of on bases. So Alcantara here at the bat and at the ball. So 1-1 count. 1-1 count. It's 673, so close. Yeah, he's relatively close. He's relatively close, but in the same sense, he probably won't get it this year. I'd love to see him get it this year, but he probably won't. That's a ball, so that's a 2-1 count as a breaking ball. He probably won't get it this year, so whoever signs him next year, he'll get it at. He will get it, but he'll probably play that one extra year just to lock it down. There's no way you're going to get 673 and not go for it. But he'll probably finish this year with probably another 12 more home runs, I guess. Maybe. You might go 12 or 10, maybe. Which would get him inside that 20. And that's going to be strike 2 there to Alcantara. So 2-2 count here, 2 out, no on base, top of the 6th. Dodgers record this season, MLB rank 1st through April 17, 13 and 2. 29th, MLB rank April 18th through May 10th. Geez, they struggle that area. Excuse me. Alrighty. Kevin Chessman says Pujols will get there next year. He already has 11 this year. Yeah, there you go. He'll probably get about 10 this. I'd say he probably gets about 10 more this year. Alrighty, full count here to Alcantara, and swing and miss gone. So he is out of there. And that, my friends, is the top of the 6th done. So we move into the bottom of the 6th. We move into the bottom of the 6th here. And Clayton Kershaw will be up with Mookie Betts and Cody Bellinger. Mookie Betts and Cody Bellinger. So obviously, yeah, we'll go through Kershaw, but then after that one, he'll get straight to the top of the lineup, and that gets nerve-wracking for the Cubbies fans out there. Oh, yeah, it gets nerve-wracking for the Cubbies fans. Come on, can we get a better game? Like, get something going here. Anyone, just like make it exciting. How long will we stream it? 1 hour and 55. So it's not been the longest. Actually, it'll still go over 3 hours. We've still probably got another hour or so to go here before the end of the game. To be honest with you, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, we're not even out of the 6th yet, so we'll still probably have about another hour or so to go. Who's looking probably the best in the American League right now? So Red Sox are 47-31, the Rays are 47-32, the White Sox are 44-32, and the Astros are 48-30. But they lost today to the Orioles, didn't they? Or they lost to some Blue Jays. They lost the Blue Jays today. The Orioles. The Orioles lost to the Blue Jays. Yes. The Astros lost to somebody today who wasn't that great. Who they lose to? Where are they? The Tigers, the Detroit Tigers. They lost to. Gee whiz, and I'm pretty sure they lost yesterday. No, they did lose yesterday to the Tigers once as well in a back-to-back game. So they're struggling against the Tigers. Jeez, who's struggling against Detroit? But yeah, Astros looking pretty good there, 48-30. But the only team to hit 50 is obviously those Giants so far. KB Chessman says Kershaw only 78 pitches, good for 2 more or complete game. Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. In the same sense, does he really need to do a complete game? They're already up 6-1. There's no point risking an injury or risking anything when you're already up 6-1 and you've given up 3 hits throughout the game. There's not really much point, mate. Ante Olivares says 18 new local cases of the virus overnight in Sydney. Yeah, well, right now, mate, I've got a blocked nose galore, and I may as well get checked out, to be completely honest with you. But I just think it's because it's cold. Kishore says, what's the score? The live score is below us, man. The live score is below us at 6-1 to the Dodgers through the bottom of the 6th. Bottom of the 6th here at 6-1 to the old Dodgers. Midwest Sports says Rizzo left the game with left lower back tightness per the Cubs. Gee whiz. Hopefully he's all right. Hopefully he's good to go. He'll probably rest this Brewers series maybe. You probably safely say that he'll miss at least that first game of the Brewers series tomorrow. We'll see how we go. Probably needs a rest anyway. How long since he's had a rest, to be completely honest with you? I just wish it was a better game so we had more to talk about, because realistically there's just nothing really to talk about because both this game was over since the second inning. Kishore Chikam says Dodgers 6. Brother, yes, that's the live score below us. That live score over there, that's 6 to the Dodgers, and that's 1 to the Cubs. That's the live score below us. That's the live score. So, yes, the Dodgers are on 6 runs right now. And they got all 6 of those runs in the second inning. In the bottom of the second is when they hit all 6 of their runs. By the way, guys, if you're new around here, hit that subscribe button. Obviously, smack that thumbs up button because we smack baseball every single day on the channel. So I do hope you're enjoying, despite the fact that it's not the greatest of games right now. But in the same sense, anything's possible. Cubbies could still come back here. You know what I'm saying? It's only 6 runs, only 5 runs. Maybe we could get a nice little grand slam. Kyle Schwarber, 9 home runs in his last 8 games. Lovely. Thanks for reminding me of that, MLB.tv. Kishore Chigam says, bet 365 is showing Cubs 6. That's why I'm asking you, bro. No, you don't need to be sorry, brother. You don't need to be sorry. That's what we're here for. You know, show you the live score and talk to you about the game. It is 6-1 of the Dodgers, and they scored all 6 of those runs in the bottom of the second. So, no, it is definitely Dodgers 6-1. I saw a grand slam and a 2-run home run in the second inning to the Dodgers. Midwest Sports says, Rizzo rested on Wednesday. There you go. So, 0-1 count here to Mookie Betts. He's 0 for 3, reached on an error and a run. 811 OPS, 245 average this season. And that's going to be hit down right field. And we're not going to get it. It's going to be a double. Damn it. Mookie Betts will get a hit. Mookie Betts will get a hit. He's going for third. He's going for third. He's actually going for third, and he will get a triple. He got a triple. It's not even close. Mookie Betts got a triple there. There you go. Lovely. So we start off the bottom of the 6th here with Mookie Betts getting a triple. And another run is looking likely here. Oh, Chi Mama. Oh, Chi Mama. Another run is looking very likely here. Mookie Betts with the triple lead off as well. Triple lead off. And that, my friends, is not what you like to see. That is not what you like to see. Oh, man, he was so close there, Chris Bryant. But obviously, Chris Bryant's not really a right fielder anyway. So those big plays are going to be tough for him to make. Tough for him to make, considering he's normally a third baseman. Normally out there at third base, but because we've had to change around the team a little bit, he's been pushed out there to right field. So now it's Cody Bellinger, home to third, 20.1 seconds. Jeez, so that's gonna be a bull. So 1-0 count here to Cody Bellinger. Josh Manning says, "How do the Cubs come back if they can? By getting hits and getting runs." So Bellinger with 761 OPS, 233 batting average, 3 home runs and 13 RBIs. Bellinger, Justin Turner, and Albert Pujols are in the lineup. They are obviously at the beginning of their lineup. And 2 high, so that'll stay at 2-0. Bellinger with 1-2 obviously hit that two-run home run, which really solidified this. If he didn't hit that 2-run home run, it's at 4-1, and this game is well and truly still on. But 6-1, it's just obviously 5 runs. Compared to those 3, 5 runs is significantly a lot more than, that's up in the air, and that's going to be warning track, thank God. And it will be a tag and score, though, for Mookie Betts, so it will be 7-1 here to the Dodgers. Cody Bellinger will hit that one deep. It will go right field, but it will stay on the warning track. But Cody Bellinger's gone, and Mookie Betts is scoring. 7-1 to the Dodgers. Midwest Sports has Chris Bryant looking like me and MLB The Show 21 right there. Buddy, Chrissy Bryant, mate. What's he doing in this game? What's he bloody doing in this game, Chrissy Bryant? KP Chessman says last time Kershaw 12 strikeouts is August 2019. Gee whiz. Well, that was the last time Walker Buehler lost a game. We bloody beat him in game 1. So, you know, a couple of long-time records broken. So, Tommy Nance here. So, 2 outs here. No one on base. Justin Turner. Can he get something going here? What is he? I think he's got 1 hit. Has he? No, he hasn't got a hit. Oh, he's got 2 hits, sorry. I was going to say, he's had a good game. I did say at the beginning of the stream that I thought that Justin Turner could be having a good game. I did say that he has the opportunity because he is one of those guys that could probably hit Alzolay, but then again, everyone could hit Alzolay. Everyone. Kevin Chessman says Buehler lost last week. Not at home. Wasn't it? No, he hadn't. No, he hadn't. No. There was a stat that where he hadn't lost since September of 2019. That mustn't have counted last week in that game then because he didn't. They said on game 1 that he hadn't lost since September 2019. So Justin Turner hit the plate. 0-2 count now. And up in the FL. Stays at 0-2. Stays at 0-2. Josh Manning says, are you sure anything else to say? No, I don't think so, mate. I don't think so. Mookie Betts' first 250 at-bats this season, 248 batting average, career low, 46 strikeouts, career high. He's not had a good season so far, Mookie Betts, but he does get that run there, so he'll take that triple. He hasn't had a good series. I think that was his second hit of the series. I think that was only his second hit of the series, but in the same sense, it's 2 more. Rebecca says, yeah, I think Bill hasn't lost until the series. He hadn't lost since September 2019, but that will be all it for bottom of the 6th. It will stay at 7-1. The Dodgers will pile that run on there through that, not Walker Buehler, gee whiz, Cody Bellinger, fly track, sack fly. Very close for another 2-run home run, but yeah, Mookie Betts will score. So we move into the top of the 7th, and this will be... Who's coming up here for the Cubbies? It will be Alcantara, Baez, and then Jockey Peterson. KB Chessman says Cubbies beat him 3 days ago. That's what we're saying. Walker Buehler hadn't lost since September 2019 until 3 days ago. That's what we're talking about. Midwest Sports says I kind of called type of game happening yesterday. Well, I called Cody Bellinger hitting the home run in the bottom of the 9th in the 5th inning. If you go back and have a look. Rebecca says Mookie has been slumping off and on. Yeah, absolutely. For the amount of money he's on, he really should be a lot more consistent. But in the same sense, he's able to bring that big game ability every single time he's at the bat. So you always do worry when he comes out there. But yeah, in regards to Walker Buehler, no, we beat him for the first time since September 2019, and that was the no-hitter game. That was the combined no-hitter in Game 1, which was very good. Very, very good. I want to see, what are we on? It's 1 of 3 runs right now. I guess the main thing for me in this game now is just looking at it hitting. I guess I just want to see us get 5 hits. I want 5 hits. Because at least that shows that we got some hits on the board. At least we got a couple of hits. Because we've got 3 hits right now. One of them being that solo home run to Javi Baez, obviously. But yeah, hitting wise, we are still struggling massively. Josh Manning says, see you, mate. All right, mate. Have a good one. Kimmy Chessman says, those were my notes yesterday. Which one? The Cubbies beat in 3 days? What? What were your notes yesterday? Oh, that I called. Oh, yeah, I saw those comments. Yeah. I saw those comments in that on that stream. I saw those comments. So we're just waiting here for the top of the 7th, where we will see. Oh, it's actually Javi Baez. Sorry, Alcantara already came up. It's actually Javi Baez coming up here to lead off. Midwest Sports says, I'm shocked the one pitcher we beat was Walker Buehler. I know. Walker Buehler is obviously unbelievable. I would have thought that if anyone we were going to beat was Gonsolin. Or who did we play yesterday? Today's obviously Kershaw. I never expected us to beat Kershaw. But Gonsolin, I was expecting that we could have done a lot better against. And that's the ball. So Kershaw will throw a ball straight to Javi Baez here. It was the last time he was at bat. He did hit that solo, so hopefully he can go and do something again. 79 pitches thrown so far for Kershaw through 7. And that is too low. So another 2, that's a 2-0 count here to Javi Baez. Get on base. And what can we see? Jockey Peterson coming right at you with a 2-run home run. How about that one? Arias. Thank you, Rebecca. I was not expecting a win against Arias. Wasn't expecting it to be 2-2 in the bottom of the 9th either. Oh, Javi Baez swings at nothing. And it will be 2-1 count. I'm not surprised because it's Javi Baez. I'm not surprised. So Kershaw, 6+ innings pitched in 14 of 17 starts this season. Looking well and truly the better here. And Javi, what are you swinging at, bro? What are you swinging at there? So it's a 2-2 count here. He could have had a 4-0 walk, but now it's a 2-2 count. Both those pitches were nowhere near the zone. Gee, that's a nice view there from the top of Dodger Stadium. Jeez, that's a brilliant stadium. That's a brilliant view up there. It's not my favourite stadium. It's a good stadium. So 2-2 count, way too high. Tried that really, really, really high Rahi ball, but it will not drop. So 3-2 count here, full count. KB Chessman says, Kershaw KO 12 Cubbies almost 11 years ago too. Wouldn't surprise me if he gets 15. I told you this. I wouldn't surprise me if he gets 15 and too low. So Javi Baez will get a walk. You don't usually see Javi Baez getting walks, but he will get a walk here. So man on first with no outs. Jock Peterson to come up to the plate. Can we see a nice little bang, bang, boom, 2-run dinger? Becker says, is Kershaw still pitching? Yes, Kershaw is still pitching. So since 2016, Chris Bryant won World Series titles. Cody Bellinger 1. NLC appearances 4 for the Dodgers, 2 for Cubbies. Notable pending free agents: Javi Baez, Chris Bryant, and Rizzo for the Cubs. Kershaw, Seager, Jansen, and Taylor all for the Dodgers. All won a World Series with their team. So all those players are on a pending free agency. Gee whiz. It's going to be scary to see what this Cubs team looks like next year. It will be. It'll be scary to see what this Cubs team looks like next year. That's a ball. So ball 1 here to Jock Peterson with the man on first. Ball 1 here to Jock Peterson with the man on first. He's 1-2 for today with a 236 average, 740 OPS, and 11 home runs. Haven't seen a home run from him in a while, though, so would like to see him get back on the score sheet right now. 236 average is decent, and that's going to be strike 1. So 1-1 count, 91 mile per hour fastball on the edge of the zone there. 33 RBIs. He's had a double and a strikeout today, but 33 RBIs, 11 home runs. Like, you can make an argument that obviously losing Shaw was bad, but in the same sense, you know, Jock Peterson has been relatively underrated for us this year. So 1-1, man on first. That's going to be, good frame, but it will be called as a ball. So 2-1 count here. Can we see a couple of, it's a nice curveball. Could we see a couple of base runners here to start off the top of the 7th and maybe look at a little bit of a rally? You know what I'm saying? Look at a bit of a nice little Carbies rally coming on here. Midwest Sports has imagined a grand slam. Oh, mate, imagine, gee whiz. Imagine, gee whiz. Jock Peterson, swing, it's a chopper, could be a double play, will be a double play, is a double play. Yep, no grand slam for us, mate. That will be more than likely a double play. Josh Manning, there is no how long left, my guy. There is no time. There's no time. It's the top of the 7th. There's only 9 innings, so there's about 4 more half innings. It depends on how long they go for, and there's no time limit in baseball. But Justin Turner did really well there to grab that one and throw him down there at Jock Peterson at first. I thought it was a pretty decent chopper, but in the same sense, it does get all played there. That's unfortunate. KB Chessman says only 3 hit, 1 run in 8 innings. That's game 2. And Jake Marisnick goes down too quickly. So there you go. So at least that one went quickly. So bottom of the 7th we go here. They're all gone. Jose Marrero says, what's going on with the Cubs? No Cubs, no. They're not looking the goods, mate, Jose. Jose, they are not looking the goods. They got struggled today. But the thing is, like, we gave up 6 runs in the second. Besides that, they've been pretty good outside of that second inning with Alzolay. You know, they only gave up that 1 run just now before to the sac fly. Cody Bellinger putting in Mookie Betts. But all 6 of those runs came in that second inning. So besides that second inning, we're doing pretty good. Hits-wise, we're still struggling, though. Hits-wise and batting-wise, we're not doing good. But pitching-wise, it's been fine besides that second inning. It's Frenchie says, could you do another stream after this? Nah, brother. No. KP Chessman says, baseball, only sport with no clock. Yes. Is it? Is it the only sport in the world with no... Oh, I would assume absolutely, yeah. I would assume absolutely it is. Oh, tennis? There's no clock in tennis. There's no clock in tennis or cricket. I guess it's the only American sport. You're right, but there's no clock in tennis and there's no clock in cricket. Oh, I guess there is a clock in regards to... Actually, no, there is a clock in cricket because there's a limited amount of... Yeah, technicality-wise, would you say cricket? There's no real clock. Like, you have a limit of 5 days, or I guess that would be classed as a clock, but with tennis, you don't really... There's no limit. You could go for hours and hours and hours and hours and hours. Kevin Chessman says major sport. Tennis is a major sport, brother. Tennis is a major sport. Freddie said golf. Golf too, absolutely. Midwest Sports says we need to beat the Brewers tomorrow. Absolutely. We need to beat the Brewers. Who do we have pitching tomorrow? Who would we have pitching tomorrow? Is it Hendricks? Hendricks pitching? Is Hendricks pitching tomorrow to start off that Brewers series? I hope so. I hope we have at least a decent pitcher there to start off. So who's going to be coming up here for the Dodgers? I think Justin Turner got out, so it will be... Oh, no, Beatty came in. I think it's Chris Taylor. Chris Taylor got on. I think Gavin Lux. Is it Lux, McKinstry, and then Barnes coming up here now for the Dodgers? I think so. No, Albert Pujols, Chris Taylor, Gavin Lux. Okay, so I was a little bit ahead of myself. Midwest Sports says Kyle Hendricks, let's go. Okay, so Kyle Hendricks will be pitching. I look forward to that one. Kevin Chester says Pujols. Yeah, Pujols will be coming up here. So... You know, you wouldn't even say no to him getting a home run just so he can be closer to his target of 700. Hopefully we get something going here. Come on, Cubbies. Don't forget, guys, if you are new around here, hit that thumbs up button. And also subscribe. We do baseball every single day here. We're just trying to grow our baseball audience here. We stream every single day. So I hope you're enjoying it. Even if you're a Dodgers fan, buddy, I'm glad that you are still here and tuning in. So Alzolay with that 6-run second inning, buddy, bullshit. 4 ER, 2 home runs. Yeah, he didn't get those other... So basically, the Chris Bryant... the Harley Byers error won't be counting, obviously. But that's going to be strike 1 to Albert Pujols. He is 224 average with 700 OPS and 11 home runs this season. Now we've got Rex Brothers coming in. Rex Brothers was actually pretty good yesterday. Rex Brothers did pretty well when he came in as in the bullpen yesterday. It's just King and Thompson who actually made a struggle. And up in the air, and that'll be strike 2. Strike 2. Josh Manning says, who are LA playing next? They're playing the Giants tomorrow. Big game. They obviously have a massive, that's the second/third biggest rivalry in baseball. First is Yankees Red Sox. Second is either Cardinals Cubs or Dodgers Giants. So Rex Brothers this season, games 29, ERA of 2.84, innings 25 and 1/3, strikeouts to walks 43 and 14, and 1.18 opponent average. And Albert Pujols will grind that down to third, easy out. So that's one gone here for the inning. Pujols is done. Pujols is done. Pujols gone. So Chris Taylor will come up next with Gavin Lux following in on deck. Obviously, we are into the bottom 7th. We've only got 3 half innings to go after this. Gee whiz, as a Cubs fan, you're glad to see the end of this game. You're glad to see the end of this game. If you're a Cubs fan, you're sitting here like shit, man. I'm so thankful that we're about to get to the end. Because it's been a slog since that second inning. Since that bottom of the second, it has been an absolute slog. Midwest Sports, I guess Zach Davies is pitching versus the Brewers on Tuesday night in Milwaukee. Strike 1 to Rex Brothers, getting it over Chris Taylor. Taylor 1 for 2 in today's game. I think he reached an error, didn't he? So 1 out, no one on base, bottom of the 7th, 0-1 count. Rebecca says, are Brewers fans intense like Packers fans? Brewers fans are very intense. Not as intense as Packers fans. Strike 2, so 1-2 count. Not as intense as Packers fans. Packers fans are ridiculous. But Brewers fans are very annoying. They just like, poking at you. They're always poking at you. They're always just poking, those Brewers fans. Pittsburgh's are pretty quiet, but they do also chime in a few here and there. Cardinals are just bloody talking shit all the time. So that's going to be balls. So that'll be 1 or 2 count. Then again, they can't talk shit this year because their team with Nolan Arenado, considering they were meant to be, apparently World Series potential, can't even beat the Pirates. Nice. Can't even beat the Pirates. Lost the Pirates today, and lost the Pirates yesterday. And no one even thinks about Cincinnati. Cincinnati don't really talk a great deal of shit. There's no real shit talking for Cincinnati, I guess. And that's ball 2. So 2 and 2 count here to Chris Taylor. I would say that my least disliked team out of our division would be the Reds, just because I don't really hear from their fans a great deal, to be honest with you. So 2 and 2 count to Chris Taylor, no one on base, 1 out. Chris Taylor here. That's going to be strike 3. Beautiful. Okay, fastball. It clipped the edge of the zone. Nice. I mean, I suppose I hate Red fans. Obviously, but what I'm saying is, who do you hate the least out of Pittsburgh, Cincinnati, Milwaukee, and St. Louis? Because obviously there's no way you're going to say hate the least is St. Louis. So Lobaton's going to come in here for Contreras. Ortega's going to come in for Chris Bryant. And obviously Rex Brothers into the pitching. Rebecca says, yeah, that makes sense. Who for you, Rebecca, in regards to the Dodgers, who would be your least hated team in your division? Because obviously, you have Padres, you got the Giants that you obviously do dislike greatly. You got the the other teams in the division aren't exactly doing good at all. Like, you wouldn't really care about the Rockies or Diamondbacks at this point. Like, who is your do you dislike the Giants or Padres more right now? Because obviously the Padres are really red hot, rocketed up in regards to their ability to talk shit. Who would be your most hated actually between the Giants and Padres? Surely it's the Giants, but in the same sense, may as well ask the question. Fatima says, sadly, we're losing 3 in a row. Absolutely. We've known this is the second inning, Fatima. We've known this is the second inning, to be honest with you. We were down 6-0. So Rex Brothers throwing to Gavin Lux here. That's going to be another foul, so 0-2 count here. Rebecca says, Padres are so annoying. I think it's because the reason why Padres fans are probably so annoying for you is because they are so new. Obviously, Padres fans did have a core, but not a really massive core. But now because they're so big with Fernando Tatis, they've got Darvish, they've got a great playing core. Machado, their team is very hype. So you get that hype nation bullshit. You know what I'm saying? You get that kind of fake fan bullshit coming through. I don't really feel like you get that with, 1 second, strike 3. You're gone. So we're going to the top of the 8th here. thumbs up, guys, and subscribe if you're new around here. Yeah, I don't think we usually get that with Chicago, simply because we are just a well-supported team anyway. So even with the Hype Nation, we're kind of pretty much the same fans regardless, I guess. But with Padres, they didn't have a massive supporter base, and then immediately got a supporter base because of obviously that hype bullshit. And it's not bullshit; it's hype. They're the real deal. But that's probably why you're annoyed by them so much. Bandwagons is the word I'm looking for. KB Chessman says, Giants rivalry, the Dodgers always there, but Padres nipping the heels. Absolutely. Padres are definitely trying to get up there. Padres are obviously very close, but with the Giants doing so well, like you go have a look at that division right now, that National League East, National League West, and you have a look at Giants 50-27, Dodgers are 46-31, and Padres are 46-33. Three fantastic teams. Do the Giants and Padres have dislike? Well, they would have dislike, but do they hate each other as much as like the other, like Dodgers Giants or Dodgers Padres? Like, how is the Padres and Giants rivalry? How about that one? Kevin Chessman says Chicago fans are real, no bandwagons. Yeah, I would agree. I don't feel like there are bandwagons with the Cubs, because obviously, yeah, Chicago is a very historical team, and people have always well supported the Cubs. So even when they are very good, and people are, I guess, becoming fans of the team because of how good they are, majority of them were there through the shit times. So that's why I guess they would never be called bandwagoners. Yeah, there's a couple of teams like that. Rebecca says totally. I don't think so in regards to the Padres or Giants. Yeah, I don't know. I really don't get a feeling of a real kind of hatred there between those two teams. I don't get a feeling of hatred between those two teams. But the same says surely they will at some point. Surely. But then again, because that rivalry is so strong there with that Dodgers Giants and with that Dodgers Padres, I don't know if they have time to hate. LA's a big city, so they have the ability to hate. They have the ability to kind of spread their hate for other teams. But when you're thinking about Padres and Giants, they just both probably have such a dislike for the one team, they don't really have the time to dislike the other team. They don't really have the time. So Kershaw comes in here. He's still pitching here. He's still pitching here into the top of the 8th. So he's doing a full game here. Kershaw will be doing a full game with 3.29 ERA. Patrick Wisdom comes to the bat with Eric Sogard on deck and Rafael Ortega in the hole. And swinging a miss for Patrick Wisdom. So top of the 8th here. Can't believe Kershaw's still going to the 8th here. Rebecca says Padres have a beat LA chant. So 0-1 count in. 90 pitches thrown so far for Kershaw through 8. Not even at 100 yet. If he stays out through not even giving up 100, that'd be unbelievable. So that'll be a 1-1 count here. Sogard on deck. I'm expecting at least a hit from him. I'm expecting something. Like, come on, man, give us something, Sogard. Get a hit, mate. You know, we're down towards, like, there's no way that Kershaw's not tired right now. You have to get a hit at this point. And that's a ball. So that's going to be a 2-1 count here. I don't think Sogard's gotten much this series, if he's gotten anything at all. He obviously hasn't got a hit today, and I don't believe he got a hit yesterday. Midwest Sports says, I have been a Cubs fan since I was born. My brother was a Cubs fan, but then he would change to a Brewers fan. What's you shitting me talking about changing to a Brewers fan? Are you in Milwaukee? Like, where are you guys in? Are you in Chicago? Why would someone go from Milwaukee if they're from Chicago? 1.004 OPS for Patrick Wisdom with a 272 batting average, 10 home runs and 14 RBIs with a single and a strikeout in today's game. And that's too high. So 3-2 full count. 3-2 full count. If he was very young, I get it. But if it wasn't below the age of like 13, 12, then I don't really get it. Unless you're from Milwaukee, I guess. So full count. Swing miss. Gone. So that's gone. Patrick Wisdom. He should have left that. Would have been a walk. Would have been a walk. Would have been a walk, but it will be a strikeout. So that's his 13th strikeout. And honestly, like I told you guys, he probably could be looking at 15 here. He probably could be looking at 15 in today's game. He probably could be looking at 15 strikeouts. Midwest Sports says, I live in Wisconsin, but I'm a Cubs fan. Well, good on you, man. Why did you decide to go for the Cubs over Milwaukee? Are you a Brewers? Are you a Packers fan? Oh, maybe a hit here for Sogard, and it will be a hit. I called it. I did call it. I said Sogard will get a hit, and he does get a hit. So it'll be a single into left field. Rebecca says, Gavin Lux is from Kenosha and is not a Packers fan. I think he's a Bears fan. Amazing. Gee whiz. KB Chessman says, highest is 15. So Kershaw's highest strikeout is 15. Well, he just gave up a hit to Sogard here, so here comes the comeback. Here comes the comeback, and it's going to be Rafael Ortega coming in here. He hasn't had a good series either. I just find it funny. I just said, oh, yes, surely Sogard gets a hit in this inning. And he finally did. So MLB average is of 100 for OPS plus, and Ortega has 77. Jeez, not great. 637 OPS. So man on first, 1 out, and that's too high. Too high. So ball 1, 1-0 count. So Lobaton will be coming in here. BKRmy Sports doesn't like the Packers. Man, I'm a Detroit Lions fan. I don't like the Packers. Especially after they got some bullshit with that Hail Mary about 5 years back. I never forgive them for that. I'll never forgive them for that. So 1-0 count, and that is... Oh, that should have been the ball, but it'll be strike. So 1-1 count. KP Chessman says Kershaw might be good for 2 more batters, almost at 100 pitches. Don't even know why he's really realistically still out there, to be honest with you. It's just unnecessary. He doesn't need to be out there. So 7-1 is the score right now to the Dodgers. And ball. So a 2-1 count here. Come on, Ortega. Get on base. Contreras. No, Lobaton will come up, sorry. Can you imagine we take all these batters out, we start getting base runners, and then we obviously get to the top of our lineup, and now it's just Lobaton, another pinch hitter, and then Alcantara. So 2-1 count. That's a hit, maybe. That's a hit, maybe. No, he's gone. That's a good connection there to left center field, but Bellinger will grab that one, and we will have to run back there with Sogard to first base. Rebecca says he's Kershaw 13 this game. Yeah, 13 strikeouts in this game for Kershaw, I believe. Let's have a look. Alzolay had 3, Nance had 5, and Brothers had 2. Nance had a pretty good game, to be completely honest with you. Kershaw has 13, yes. Kevin Chessman says if someone gets on base, they should take him out. Well, Sogard's already on base. He's on first. So Sogard's already on first. So Kershaw going up here against Lobaton, who came in for Contreras, and that will be a easy out. Easy out. Ground ball. So the 8th is done. We go to the bottom of the 8th here, where it will be for the Dodgers. I don't know. I can't even remember who's up here, to be honest with you. This game's been a blur to me. It's been just literally, we knew it was over since the beginning, so it was just shocking. Absolutely shocking. But guys, if you're new around here, subscribe and thumbs up. And well, yeah, I'm just trying to grow our baseball audience right now, so I hope you are enjoying regardless of if you're a Dodgers fan or a Cubbies fan. Can't be chested to someone else. Buddy, gee whiz, mate. I tell you what, buddy, I'm just trying to get by here without crying, alright? So at bat is Zach McKinstry with on deck Austin Barnes, and in the hole is Clayton Kershaw. McKinstry, obviously, with that grand slam, it just so sucks. It just sucks so much because realistically, we could only be down 5-1 right now. Realistically, you look back at it, we could only be down 5-1 if Javi Baez doesn't throw that error to first base with Rizzo. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying, mate? Could be only down 5-1, and if we hadn't to walk to the bases and then grand slammed it, we would only be down. We would be winning. Kevin Chessman says he's in the hole in this inning. Yeah, Kershaw is in the hole. Yes. He is in the hole. I would assume they're probably just going to pitch him out, to be honest with you. I would just say that they're probably just going to finish it off for the top of the 9th, because he may as well at this point. May as well make it a full game. Big 077 says, go the Cubs. Well, mate, we're going to be going home at this point because it is not a good. We have not been good today. We have not been good today. The Cubbies, unfortunately. They really, really struggled hitting-wise. And pitching-wise, besides that second inning, were good, but really, really struggled hitting-wise, just in general. But at least we've only got 2 more half innings to go. At least we've got 1 inning to go. You know, bottom of the 8th and top of the 9th. That's it. Then we can go home and cry ourselves to sleep all we want. Then we can go and cry ourselves to sleep all we like. Don't you worry. We will be back tomorrow. What time is the game tomorrow for the Cubbies? For me, the game tomorrow for the Cubbies against the Brewers is at 10:10 in the morning. The Dodgers play at 12:10, so Dodgers Giants play at 12:10 for me. So we'll probably catch about an hour of that, the first bit of that Dodgers Giants game whilst we're watching the end of the Cubbies Brewers game. Big O 77 says JJ the Cubs. Yeah, not a good game, mate. Trust me when I say this, it hasn't been a good game, my guy. So Clayton Kershaw tonight, 8 innings, 4 hits, 1 run, 1 earned run, 1 walk, 13 strikeouts, and 101 pitches. So I think he's done. He might be done here. I don't know. He's been very good. He's been very good. Moments ago, this is Dodger saying, what happened? Oh, they were checking his glove. You're joking. They're checking his glove. Unreal. Unreal. So I think Rex Brothers is still pitching here. I think they're still pitching with Rex Brothers. They've been with the umpires. They're really checking all these gloves, eh? Like a lot of gloves. Literally, gloves are getting checked every single day at this point, every single game. Like more so than normal. So 11 pitches thrown so far from Rex Brothers. Yeah, I can't believe you would check him there. Just let him get the cheers. And that's going to be up in the air. It's going to be an 0-1 count. 95 mile per hour fastball at the edge of the zone. Oh, we're so close. So close to the misery being over. It was a quick game, though. It's 11:37. The game's on at 9:10, so this will be a less than 3-hour game. McKinstry at the bat here, and ball. Big O 77 said this is a subject, but did you see the Blues last night? Shocker for Queensland. Of course, mate. We got 300 new subscribers last night. We stream it. Of course we did. We had about 600 people watching live the entire game. It's pretty big. Had a pretty big stream. So 1-1 here, and up in the air, foul. That'll be a foul. So 1-2 count. 14 pitches thrown so far for Brothers. McKinstry 2-3, and that for home run Gresh Lamb. So 8-4 guys hits. So we haven't been absolutely smacked up hitting wise. They've doubled our hits, but in the same sense, we haven't been smacked up hitting wise. It was just those walks that killed us. So 1-2 count. And swing miss. Good night. So that's another strikeout there for Rex Brothers. That's his third strikeout of the game. See, our bullpen's come in and done its job. You know, look, you have Nance with 5 strikeouts, 1 earned run, cool. But you have Rex Brothers come in, he's got 3 strikeouts now. Like, shit, man. Besides Alsley, we did pretty well in regards to our bullpen. But yes, it was a shocker in regards to Queensland last night, Big O 77. You're absolutely right. It was an absolute shockerino. Absolute shockerino there. So bottom of the 8th here, 1 out, no one on base. And ball. So that'll be a 1-0 count here now to Austin Barnes. Phil Bickford's in the bullpen, so they are going to bring in Bickford. So they aren't going to be using the full 9 innings for Clayton Kershaw. So they will be pinch hitting for Clayton in the next at-bat. So 1-0 count, and up in the air, center field. That's gone. That's gone, isn't it? No, it's going to be warning track. Jeez, close. That's warning track. So it will be 2 outs here. And who will come up here? So we've got Clayton Kershaw on deck, but I don't necessarily believe he's going to be batting here. Oh, Sergio Romo. That's unreal. That is unreal. That is actually unreal when they were checking his glove and they're taking off their clothes and their belts and shit. That's the reaction of some of these pitchers to having their gloves checked is unreal. That's so funny. That is very, very funny. All right, so 17 pitches thrown, and it's going to be Steven Souza Jr. How this guy is still on this team is ridiculous. 694 OPS, 158 batting average, 3 for 19. 1 home run with 2 RBIs. Like, what's Steven Souza Jr. done for the Dodgers? He did nothing for the Cubbies when he was there. I don't get it. So 2 outs, no one on base, and swing and miss. Strike 1 on 1 count. Alrighty, and at least this next inning's going to be quite quick with Bickford coming in, because Bickford killed us yesterday. Bickford was very good. Bickford was very good pitching-wise yesterday. On 1 count, that's a strike. That's a strike. How are you not calling that? Rebecca says so crazy. I love it. I love the reaction of the pitchers. That was so funny with Romo taking off his pants and taking off his shirt and stuff like that when he's giving up his glove. That was so funny. So 1-1 count here. No one on base. 2 outs. Bottom of the 8th. And that's the ball. So 2-1 count. Rebecca says, do you think they'll keep doing these checks? Probably. Probably, especially considering that today we saw one of the pitchers, I think it was the was it the A's or was it the Tigers? A pitcher got ejected because of having a foreign substance. So you'd probably assume so, yeah. You would probably assume so because if someone's getting caught out, then they're going to say that we have reason to do it. So 2-1 count here, 2 outs, no one on base, swing up in the air, foul, and it's going to be a foul. It's not going to be out. So we'll say it 2-1. What did Kershaw have to say? The thing is, the pitchers, they're not going to like it. Like, yeah, if they don't catch anything on the guy, there should be punishment. He's right. Yeah, absolutely. I agree with that one. There's no point checking every single time. Like, it just kind of, when you're getting taken out, you're getting the applause of the fans, and you ruin the applause of the fans by checking something when you don't believe, when there's obviously nothing there. That's strike 3. So Sousa Jr.'s gone, and now we have to get the rally going. So we go into the top of the 9th here. The 8th is over, guys. It is still 7-1 here to the Dodgers. Now we go through to the top of the 9th, where the Cubs have to get 6 runs. Good luck, lads. Good luck. God be with us right now because we need a miracle. So Rex Brothers is at bat, but obviously we'll pinch hit here. Sergio Alcantara and then Javier Baez is in the hole. Kevin Chessman says Bauer has spoken openly about foreign substance. Well, Bauer has his YouTube channel, so he has the ability to kind of speak openly about the foreign substance because, yeah, he has his own YouTube channel where he can talk about whatever he wants. He can talk about whatever he wants. So one more final inning. Don't forget, guys, we will be streaming tomorrow for Brewers and Cubbies. And obviously, if you're a Dodgers fan, we won't be streaming the Dodgers Giants, but we will be checking in on it later on when that game starts at about midday for me. Kevin Chessman says 10-game suspension with no replacement on the roster. Gee whiz, yeah, well, fair enough. Fair enough. I understand what he's saying. I understand. Is that what Bauer's saying? Is that what Bauer said? That 10-game suspension with no replacement on the roster? I get it. So I wonder who's going to be coming in here for Rex Brothers. Who hasn't really been in? It's not going to be anyone big, obviously. We'll probably just get someone who can get someone going here. I do think the Cubs are really missing Nico Horner there at second base. I really can't wait for Nico Horner to come back when he does. I don't know how long away he is, but I can't wait for him to come back. Nico Horner is one of my favourite players for the Cubbies. He's underrated, and I look forward to seeing him when he does come back. Rebecca says, wait, KP, what does it mean, no replacement on the roster? KP Chessman says, Bauer breaking the norm by speaking out, new ruling in place. Yeah, well, obviously it is breaking the norm, but in the same sense, he has that YouTube channel where he has that audience, so I definitely am not surprised at all. Hayward's going to pitch. Yeah, okay. Oh, fair enough, Midwest Sports, but in the same sense, he's had a very good series. Like, when you really want... Are you wanting to come in here? Are you wanting to come in here? He's had a very good series, to be completely honest with you. I guess you could. Like, there's still technically a chance, but there's always a chance, but it's not going to happen. So, like, we look at this and we think, okay, let's throw in Jason Hayward and see if we can get one hit late on. A Subway Series next Sunday, Mets and Yankees. Mets will win that at this point. Francisco Lindor. At this point, anyway. But the Yankees have more wins than them, actually. I just realised the Yankees do have more wins than them, despite the fact the Mets are top. Yankees are on 40 and 37, and sorry, 40 and 33 for the Mets, 40 and 37 for the Yankees. They are going to bring in Ian Happ here. Ian Happ to pinch hit for Rex Brothers. Midwest Sports says, or maybe you should just let Rex Brothers bat. You could do that, but in the same sense, we may as well try and get a hit, but it's going to be 1-0 count here to Ian Happ. Phil Bickford season with Milwaukee and the Dodgers, 15 games, 2.87 ERA, 15 and 2/3 innings, strikeouts to walks 20 and 6, and whip of 1.21. He was very good against us yesterday, and that's a hit, and that'll be a foul. So Ian Happ is obviously up at the plate with Sergio Alcantara on deck and then Javier Baez in the hole. This is the top of the 9th, guys. Hit that thumbs up button if you haven't already and subscribe if you are new around here because we do post every single day. But if you want to see the most important parts, if you missed a stream and you want to see the most important things that we spoke about, then obviously check out BKR Clips as well, our second channel, which is all about the clips. But that's going to be ball, so it'll be 2-1 count into Ian Happ. 2-1 count to Ian Happ. Ian Happ get on base, Sergio Alcantara get on base, and then Javi Baez swing a ding-ding for a 3-run home run. We'll only be down by 3 runs. We'll only be down by 3 runs if all that goes to plan. So 2-1 count here. And that is too low. So 3-1 count here. This is just delaying the game at this point. This is just delaying the game at this point, lads. This is just delaying the game. I haven't seen your family watch baseball. No, mate. I'm the only one who watches baseball because I'm the only one who's been to America and watched a baseball game and actually given a shit. My dad loves his Manly Seagulls. Ooh, up in the air. And that's probably going to be out here. I would assume he's out. He is out. Okay, so Austin Barnes grabs that one. That's one away for the inning. No, my dad's a Manly fan, rugby league fan, and my mum's a Sharks fan, rugby league fan, and no one really kind of cares about any other sport besides that. No, I'm the only baseball fan here in the family. So Sergio Alcantara comes up to the plate. I don't know why you're so interested in that. You've asked me that like on every single stream. It's crazy. Oh, man, what a tough day. What a tough day at the office for the Cubbies, eh? Tough day at the office for the Cubbies. Manuel Scott says, score Cubs, damn. Oh, yeah, you need over 8. That's right. Shit. I just realised you need over 8. Wow, that's crazy if it goes under 8. So strike 1 here to Alcantara. 6 runs in the second inning and then only 2 runs from here on out. Crazy. Tonight, 13 strikes on breaking balls. Tied second most by pitcher in the pitch tracking era since 2008. Lovely. Most Clayton Kershaw, 14th on June 18. I think that was 2010 or something. Oh, swing and a miss. So 0-2 count. You're lucky, Emmanuel Scott, because Javi Baez does come up next, but in the same sense, I don't really believe anything's going to be happening here, my friend. I don't think anything's really going to be happening here, big man. So Alcantara here, 0 for 1 with 756 OPS, 196 batting average, and 2 home runs, 4 RBIs. 0-2 count here to Alcantara. And that's gone. So that is a swing a ding ding and a miss a this. So good night, Irene. And we got 1 out remaining. What do you reckon the odds are for the Cubs to win this game, guys? 4 billion to 1? 4 trillion to 1? It's worth it if you want to lose your money. Bucks and Hawks today as well. Gee whiz, is that on yet? I don't know. Is that on yet or is that has that gone? Surely that would have started like 10 o'clock or something like that. Maybe 2 hours ago. How's the Bucks and Hawks game going for everyone in the chat? Who's winning that game? KB Chessman says, thumbs up. When the chips were down, you kept your optimism. A true fan seeing the playoffs. Hopefully, mate. Hopefully. Is this the last? Yeah, this will be the last time we play you guys for the season. Yeah, absolutely. And strike 1. 0-1 count. The chips were down, and I did back us in, but in the same sense, we won the first 4 games, and now you guys won. So I think we're still 4 for 3 this season. I think Cubs are 4 for 3 from the season against the Dodgers. Am I right? 3 games at Wrigley, 1 game here at Dodger Field, Dodger Stadium. So that's 4, and then obviously, yeah, you guys won the last 3 games in a row. So we equaled it up relatively. I think the Cubs still win the season so far, but yeah, the Dodgers killed us in the last 3 games. So well, it is what it is. It is what it is, my guy. And hopefully we do see you in the playoffs. Yes. Well, hopefully we don't, because I don't believe we've beat yet. So 1-1 count here. 2 outs, no one on base. Top of the 9th, and Javier Baez. And swing miss. 1-2 count. Midwest Sports says we should be happy right now. We went 9-4 versus the Dodgers and the Padres. Yeah, very good. I know. It's very difficult to think positively when your team is down 7-1 and you have lost 3 games in a row now. But in the same sense, absolutely. You do have to take the positive. That's what I'm saying. We won 4 games of 7 against the Dodgers this year. Cable Chessman said it's not how you start, but how you finish. Not necessarily when it comes to regular season, but in playoffs, absolutely. But not in regards to this. Oh, wow. Hope guys will touch that one for a foul. Like, I'll take the 4-3 season record. Yes, obviously, we lost our last 3 games in a row, but in the same sense, we also no-hit the Dodgers 4 games ago that people don't really want to talk about because obviously we have lost these 3 games. The last 2 games were very close. This game was a blowout, but realistically, we really held our own against the Dodgers this year, in my personal opinion. This season so far, we've really held our own. So there's definitely more positives than negatives for the Cubs, but just the hitting is still struggling. So 1-2 count, 2 outs, no one on base, top of the 9th. 7-1 is the score. Javi Baez at the plate. Here we go. Javi Baez will swing miss, and he's gone. So that, my friends, will be 3 games in a row. A win streak for the Dodgers. The Cubbies will go down there 7-1. Unfortunately, gave up too many runs there. Fortunately, gave up too many runs in that second inning and just couldn't get back from it. 4-run grand slam. We had that obviously 2-run home run to Cody Bellinger after the Javi Baez error to let Mookie Betts get on. You go have a look at, we outside of that, our bullpen did pretty well. Our batting, hitting didn't do well at all. But in the same sense, it is what it is, man. We move on. Tomorrow, guys, we'll be showing the Milwaukee Brewers and the Chicago Cubbies game. That's a massive series for the Cubbies, so we will see you then. I hope you have enjoyed it. If you're a Dodgers fan, you can tune into other streams and stuff like that. Obviously, go down there, hit that subscribe button, and smack that thumbs up button. But I'm going to jump off for now, guys, and I will see you guys for the next stream. Alrighty, guys. Thanks for watching. Catch you later.